No one's gonna let Kanye back in.
You want to know why he went too far, bro?
Because he likes Hitler?
Yeah.
Wait, you're Syrian?
I'm Syrian.
Where would your family be?
Iraq.
Oh, I gotta wrap this up. Nobody wants to see ugly people do almost anything, let alone slobbing all over each other. I imagine having too big of a is a disadvantage.
It's not that bad. I mean,
Get the fuck out.
as a little pre-show banter, I want to tell everyone in the audience right now, we just shot the Wiz Khalifa episode. Logan Paul is on Neptune right now. This kid is not going to be able to do He's useless.
He handed me a really strong joint called Khalifa Kush that he's doing with Mia Khalifa, the ex-porn star.
Who, by the way,
but she's so much more than that now.
No.
Let me just say that.
And I want to say this too. She is more than that. She's turned now into a wide net mainstream personality. But I'm not DMing you, Mia, for any specific reason other than I want you on the show. So can you open the like, I feel like she probably sees me pop in. She's like, oh, this is the scumbag that dated Lana. Let's this. I just want you to come on the show
100%.
because we really need female guests. So Mia Khalifa, if you see this clip, we would love to have a powerful female. What?
Yeah, go.
A powerful, independent female guest on the show and pick her brain about her current direction and trajectory of life. That's it.
Way to go.
This is the Middle
Eastern
Eastern
Shut
show,
up
yeah?
for 1 second.
I'm gonna
I
go
think we
fuck myself.
lost our leverage. I think we lost our leverage when we promoted Khalifa Kush on the last episode and now this episode. Like our one sticking point that like helps us gets guests.
Like I said, maybe just for this episode, me and George will handle it.
No. Let me finish this thought.
Is they get to promote their their
like we can
current
help you. Like even Andrea, I'm sure you're only here because you have something to promote,
house
right?
House party.
Liar.
No.
He likes the house. All right. We're gonna help you promote your shit. We will.
No, but
We're
she
gonna
can
fucking
come
help
on
you.
and talk about other stuff that she has to promote, bro. Like whatever.
Yeah, she's a business girl. So
and
she
by the
probably
way,
has more
she was
business.
recommended. It was recommended to me that we have her on. I think she would be a great guest.
Are
So
you kidding me? She'd be fantastic.
I know.
It get 5+ million views.
are you how you feeling right now?
I'm fucking
'Cause-
high as shit, and I'll tell you why. Because the Khalifa Kush.
Well, now you just did what you said you weren't going to do again.
And you
Wait,
doubled down.
If you can describe your current feeling of life based on like a symbolism. Like, do you feel like you're in an active volcano? Do you feel like you've been put in a microwave?
My upper lip is sweating. The inner part of my mustache is beating.
We should probably bring our guest on.
Yeah. Actually, maybe
Our
we should
guest
bring-
today is
yeah.
one of the major faces of comedy. You've seen him on endless podcasts and on TV, and Dave on 5FX. He has a new movie coming out, House Party, January 13th. It's Cheeto Santino. Andrew Santino, welcome. Welcome to Impulsive.
What's up, brother? Welcome.
Be here, guys.
Thanks, Andrew.
We're all putting on headphones.
You can do.
Do you
always
like
wear
to do
headphones.
that?
I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put on some headphones.
Do you wear them on your?
I'm also January 13th. I didn't know that was the date of the movie. I really didn't know that, but I'll take it.
We'll promote your shit.
No. I like that. I just didn't know that was the date. I'm proud that you guys got told. I didn't know. They didn't fill me in. I'm the only white in the movie.
I was just making sure you know there is a movie though, right?
No, I
Okay.
do. But I'm the only white. They had to get one white that was in the contract.
You were the token white guy, right?
Yeah, I think Warner Brothers was like, got to get a white. So
Isn't that crazy how it's reversed, bro? Yo, think about it.
Yep.
The pendulum swung so far.
Too many
that-
whites.
Yes. They're like, we have too many, but no.
Too many
now-
whites.
Look at
now
the
it's
show.
opposite.
too many whites. Well, you're not one of us.
I know.
Don't try to be one of us, pal.
I'm sorry.
Which one are you?
I'm the Assyrian.
A
The kid that
Syrian?
walked out on your best friend.
Wait, you're Syrian?
I'm Assyrian, not Syrian. Don't do that.
What's
I'm
what's
Assyrian?
Well, you're just a Syrian man, one single Syrian?
Nope. I'm an Assyrian man. It's ancient Babylonian. I'm old. We don't even have a country anymore. We kind of dispersed.
So where would your family be?
Iraq.
Oh shit. I gotta wrap this up. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I appreciate you for having me, dude, but I can't. This is nuts. No thanks.
Wait, are you a little cautious right now with how?
For a second, I was like, "Are you a little
Are
racist?
you racist?
Are you a bigot? Is that what's going on?"
No, but do you know about what happened in this very room with that man in this very?
Yeah, we
seat?
talked a little bit off the air, a little bit about this, and my best friend Bobby Lee, who I do a podcast with, Bad Friends, he assaulted you, and he called me moments ago, and I told him that you were putting together a team of attorneys to
Yeah,
get
a
with-
few of them.
Yeah, and you should.
Could you be in my documentary?
Uh,
I'm thinking I'm gonna be brave next week. Just really come out and talk about it.
I don't know, man.
No, honestly, and I said this again off stream, but we'll say this here.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do with my friends. I was going through things, and it was a learning curve.
Can you say what you were going through or no?
No, see, you're giving him the lob that I gave him. He's gonna break out into some serious shit at the wrong
I don't want to
time.
walk on you, bro. So
no, but you can break out of serious stuff as long as you're okay with me making fun of it a little bit.
no. I'm totally used to that now, thanks to your friend.
Yeah, well,
Well, you know, it's also everybody comes up to me now on the street. They're like, "Yo, dude, and by the way, bro, sorry about that Bobby Lee thing." And I was like, "Bro, it's Island Boys and Bobby Lee. This is what I'm known for."
the Island Boys clip was funny. That was
you
very
crushed
that
that.
was
You
very
crushed
funny to
that.
me, man.
Yeah.
Are those guys okay?
No.
Nah.
No, they aren't. And by the way, they could use the advice that you gave them that made them walk off.
Save that money. Wasn't that what you said?
Yeah,
You
you
said
could
save
pawn
that
your
money.
diamonds. You can sell their diamonds.
I'll tell you what I tell everybody that
save
daps
that
me up about that. I don't like to talk ill about people that my parents taught me about life. So I'm not going to sit there and judge them and shit on them. In the moment, I got a little aggravated. And so I was kind of pressing them a little bit. I actually regret it because that's not my characteristics. I don't like making people feel bad.
I don't think you said anything bad.
I agree with you.
I think you were just saying maybe put a couple bucks away.
Just a few.
Maybe they didn't like the way you worded it, but I don't think it had ill intent. I think we were trying to
It
say
came
was
from a loving place.
it did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like you so much more than Bobby.
Well, let me tell you.
And you haven't touched my dick one time since we've
won't.
been here. Or shoved your balls in my
I
face.
promise you I won't touch your dick.
Okay.
I can promise you that. I'm not a big fan of Assyrian dicks. I gotta tell you.
You are missing out.
If you were Iranian, man, I'd be grabbing your cock right now. I'd be throwing it
Well,
down
he's
my
not
throat.
quite sure.
Yeah.
Because Assyria kind of dispersed into a
Oh,
lot of-
right. So
yeah.
you
did.
could be
He
a...
could be either, bro.
Okay, so now you just entered my documentary. You're racist. Both of you.
Wait a minute. Just us two? Did he get none of this?
No, he
yet.
pays me, so he can't be.
Ah.
No, so you're not cautious about anything. That's what Mike said
Yeah.
before that giant tangent. But you're not cautious about anything. You're just going to say what the fuck you want.
I should. Yeah. I feel like because I'm a comedian, if you don't understand my tone, if people are listening and they don't get that we're joking, like me and Bobby make a lot of fucked up jokes on the show. We're comedians. It's my job is to make jokes. If you think that what I'm saying might be serious, that's on you, 100% on you. That's kind of my perspective on comedy as a whole. Is like also watch my special on Netflix, January 10th.
There it is. There
Yes.
it is. We told you. I told you to promote your shit.
Wow, January's a hot month for you.
No, but let me tell you something. I did want to come on this show beyond the fact that I wanted people to watch my special on Netflix January 10th.
Yes.
But since I met you, I wanted to come on the show. I met you in real life for the first time at the outdoor comedy show. You came to.
yes.
Why can't I think of the name? You were there, dude.
Yes.
Weren't you there? I can't remember the name of the show, but I met you in your Jeep then, and I'd said,
Oh, yeah.
with Theo. Were you there with Theo or somebody? I don't know who you're with. Who'd you go with? But anyway, I was like, oh yeah, I do want to do that dude's show. I want to go on that show, and we've talked online
Yeah.
before, and so I was like, no, I do want to come over here and do it. And then Bobby said he did it and assaulted you, and I saw it. And I'm first of all, I am sorry for his behavior, but
Thank
it's not that crazy for a 51-year-old to do that kind of stuff. Is it?
Especially not in Hollywood. That's a very common thing.
That's kind of what those guys do.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
they hit
yeah.
50, they're gonna grab an Assyrian
How do you
boy.
think I got in this seat?
I know. Trust me. Trust me. I get it. I
Did you
understand.
know Bobby was 51?
No. Wow.
Yeah,
His
Crazy.
skin, it's because of
Crazy,
his
right?
skin.
He's
Remember how good his
51?
skin is? His back skin it's like a baby's bottom, dude.
Well,
It's beautiful.
Asian
Koreans,
people, they
dude.
grow beautifully.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna let you sit with that.
Have you seen
I'm
a
gonna
lot
let
of
you sit with that for a little bit.
Wait,
No,
so
no.
is he allowed to get away with that because he's a comedian?
Well, I'm still trying, so sometimes I could get fucked
No,
up.
no, no. But what he said again, none of his stuff comes from a bad place.
No, it does. Don't speak for me.
Oh, shit. All right.
Wait, is he allowed to say that because he's a comedian?
Yes and no. I mean, I'm gonna hit him as the podcast goes on. But
You're gonna
I-
hit him?
No. Like hit him with stuff. But you
Hit
gotta-
him with
You
stuff?
have to start low. You have to start low.
Like what kind of?
They're on drugs. I am so
I
sorry
know.
about
I
that.
could tell.
Wait,
I'm not.
Hold on.
I'm not.
So, do you think George could get canceled for what he just said? Is he good or not? Not
No,
good?
you
'Cause
have
he's
to have a career
comedian.
to be canceled. I don't have a career.
It's more the
just
fact
Is-
that what he said isn't that offensive because Asians do grow well,
beautifully.
beautifully.
Bro, you'll get canceled by someone, then all of a sudden Elon Musk will buy that company. And all of a sudden
Sure.
you're back. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on what you
who are
did.
you know what I'm saying? Like the world is such a circus that like, dude, we talked about this in the last show. Balenciaga had little kids in bondage gear, bro, sitting on top of a court document that
Yeah.
said sex trafficking is not legal. They're going to be canceled, 100% canceled. until the news cycle changes, bro.
Or until they put out some really good shit.
Exactly.
They might have
when
some
the
other
spring
shit.
2023 shit drops, people are gonna be like, I mean,
But I'll give you this.
bondage, like,
No one's gonna let Kanye back in.
nah, that motherfucker.
You don't think so?
No,
bro.
man, I don't think so. I think this is you went a little too far. It was just like it was a little too far. He's just a little bit.
Yeah, he went
Just a
pretty fucking
touch.
far, man.
No, I think that he put him he put himself in a bit, and I believe this to be true. I don't think Kanye believes any of that stuff. In my heart, I think this is all
A game for him.
Yeah, it was a game. I think he went too far, and he knows he's too deep, and he painted himself in a corner. And now he goes, well, if I go fucking bonkers, if I go fucking nuts, if I lose my mind and do crazy shit in front of
People talk about it.
yeah, and then it'll also be a way for me to go, I told you guys I was sick, which he did. He said he was, he has fucking issues. So it'll be almost on us. Like, well, why did we? This is my biggest beef. CNN and all these cocksuckers are like, he's sick. Something's wrong. Well, then why are you putting him on the news?
Platform.
Why are you fucking showing him?
Yeah.
That's such bullshit to
Well,
be
you
like,
know. Well, hold on a sec.
this
You
guy's
know-
sick.
you know why.
Let's go watch him say
No,
fucked
but
up
you
stuff.
know why. I know you're asking the
Clickbait.
question. Of course,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
It's a
I know.
tale as old as time. Dirty laundry pays
So
the
I'm
bills.
saying it's on them. And what he's doing is, if you keep going really deep into the woods, at some point, whose fault is it?
I feel ashamed because I invited him on this podcast.
No, you
did he
should.
come on
Everybody
the show?
should talk.
No, he didn't.
No, he said no.
Yeah, but this was
No.
prior to him
Are you
being
Jewish?
No, I don't. I'm 7% Jewish.
That's why.
no.
Yeah, that's
fucking-
why
He
he
knew.
didn't come on. Yeah, that is true. He
He's
told
like,
me.
I'm not messing with that Jewish Paul kid.
Holy fuck.
Yo, but
Yeah.
do you want to know why he went? Do you want to know why he went too far, bro? Honestly,
Because he
Man,
likes Hitler?
yeah,
was a big
yeah.
no. It's a big no-no.
No, that's
reason,
that's
Mike?
why.
It's a big no-no.
Wait, he said he liked Hitler?
Oh,
yeah,
George,
bro.
come on.
No, I'm not saying this just to be that one awkward guy. I don't like listening to drama. I really don't.
Yeah, but
Because
this is unavoidable.
no, it is. But like, I just
You know the world is in a bad place when Alex Jones, the guy that denied school shootings, is telling Kanye to chill out.
George, I
You know how
agree.
crazy
I
that
agree.
is?
I agree.
That's crazy. The dude that was like,
I don't understand.
Sandy Hook is fake and they're all crisis actors. And he's the one being like, Kanye, come on, dog. Like,
chill.
back it up. That is batshit.
That's when you know. That's when you know.
We're living in the upside down
Yeah.
world. This is fucking Stranger Things.
He didn't say he liked Hitler. He said
He respects him.
No,
and all
no.
that
He
shit.
said there's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
Clip that.
Mad O's. No, I know.
Clip that.
No, with Mad O's. The
Yeah.
only issue with this is like by the time this episode fucking comes out, he'll have said 50,000 other things. But the good thing for Kanye is the only good thing. That motherfucker's at rock bottom. Like the Nazis, when you roll with the Nazis,
Yeah.
you have reached
Rock bottom.
mass fucking critical mass. It's a wrap for you, bro. Like there's no further down you can go.
That's it.
And the fucked up thing about it is he somehow still has like a group of people online that are just like, man, like,
You're gonna convince a couple suckers. You're gonna get a couple suckers. You could say crazy shit. Someone's gonna go,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Someone's gonna do that. That's gonna happen.
But the majority of people are 98% of
Yeah,
people
the guys,
are toast.
it's sad. I hope, and I mean this, there's no, we're supposed to be having a fun conversation, but I hope as a fan of that guy for so many years
Forever.
that he doesn't do something to himself,
Yeah.
to hurt himself.
sure.
That's the one thing I'm the most concerned
Here's
about.
my question.
I think he loves himself too much to do that.
I know, dude, but he's dangerous. He's in a dangerously weird place. I don't know. It's
Why
weird.
isn't any family member stepping
That's
in?
what I was just about
Because
to
they're all
ask.
dead.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, his mom is dead. He was the most important person in his fucking world. He lost his wife and his children. Who does he? I mean, I'm sure he's got people around him. I don't know him on a personal level, but I don't know, man. Who's gonna step in?
And everybody's using each other too. Like you look at the reason why he's saying what he's saying. Like he's now been radicalized by the right. And I don't give a fuck about right. I don't give a fuck about that at all. But what I'm saying is he has attached himself to that machine. Jones,
Totally.
Fuentes, fucking Fox, all that shit.
Gavin McGinnis or whatever.
All of it, bro. And
Yeah.
now they see him as a cash cow. They're
Sure.
like, yo, if we have Kanye on, he'll come on. He's spitting all this rhetoric. He's gonna talk the way that we like to hear him talk. He's gonna fuel the hate, and we're gonna get clicks out of it.
Of course.
So they're just gonna keep having him on.
There's money there.
But the main question is, where is people? That's what I want to know too. When is this gonna get fixed, bro?
Like this, dude. If you got out of hand, would you be genuine? I'm being honest. I'm being a real question because of your. Look at who you are to these people that are around right now. If you got fucked up and out of hand like that, who do you think would come first to check you in your crew?
Well, you know
Who?
him.
Like hard? You'd really do it.
Yeah,
You'd check
yeah.
him hard.
I'm the no
hard.
guy.
Would
dude.
you?
Yeah, he would too.
He would too. Yeah.
I would do it in a more loving way. He would do it in a more
I'll
aggressive
smack
way.
the fuck out of him.
Right.
Yeah,
You'd come at him
which
for
is,
real.
Which is actually how I respond. Like I need
Yes.
a that's which is why I
That's
said
a real friend.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you
we
need a
both are.
real.
We just
They're
do it
both.
different
But I mean,
ways,
the idea that you can have people around you, right? Because everybody has friends.
Yeah.
Everybody has friends. But somebody that'll actually check you when you do some bonker shit that isn't going to support you through your nonsense. Sometimes somebody needs to be like, buddy,
So
stop.
in
You
a
gotta cut
really
it out.
unrelatable way, when I have been watching Kanye and his antics as someone who has been down a slightly similar path-ish and
Sure.
in the form of self-sabotage,
Yeah.
I know for a fact he only has yes men around him.
100%.
I know.
Or
I
no
know-
man. Or
I know for
none.
a
man,
fact.
yeah.
There's
Not no
he
man,
doesn't.
but
He
none.
doesn't have real fucking friends who check him when shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
or when he has some crazy idea in his mind that he wants to vocalize. Like
Sad.
it is sad.
It's sad.
Anyways, I want to talk
Let's
about.
move-
I want to
let's
talk about
move on.
weed. I want to talk about weed.
Yeah, let's talk
little
about
bit.
some weed.
Well, I think it's a relevant topic.
I walked in, man. It was heavy with Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz
That's fucking.
Khalifa.
Khalifa
Do you
Kush.
smoke?
I do sometimes.
This is why I want to talk about it.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a back and forth with it?
I do. I do. I smoked weed for 20 some odd years. I started when I was like 14 or 15 years
Holy
old, and I
shit.
smoked pretty consistently for like a high majority of my youth. And then, I just now I'm in my late 30s. I'll be 40 this year, and I feel like I just hit a weird. I don't know. I hit like a weird divot in my relationship with weed, where
What
I was
changed?
like, I don't like it. I think I wasn't getting I wasn't enjoying what I did. I wasn't enjoying my time when I was high, if that means anything. Like it wasn't benefiting me.
Were you paranoid?
No, it just wasn't benefiting. I feel like it was almost it was a waste of my personal time. Like
Had it been benefiting you in the past?
yeah, creatively, I used to love smoking pot and
way.
writing, and yeah, that's where I would come up. Like I read this article yesterday about a woman's clit never stops growing forever, for the rest of the time until they die.
What?
Their clit continues. I know.
No shot.
That's a fact. That's
so
a fact.
if you're like a
Click,
102-year-old
don't quit.
lady, you just fucking
You got a
massive fucking clit,
Right.
dude. You got a big old fucking clit.
So do you think that aids it?
But what I was gonna say was, I used to read stuff like that, get high, and then write for like 20 minutes just about a big clit.
yeah.
And now I did when I would get stoned in my current frame of mind or age range, it just didn't. I was like, I don't feel like writing and working on stuff. But I used to like love reading something and then writing and then trying to find the bit within the bit within the bit. But it just didn't benefit me in this current state I'm
What
in.
if you instead of
I like mushrooms a lot.
yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, love mushroom. Big fan of mushrooms. In fact,
Psilocybin.
articles are coming out now saying how safe
I
and,
just said
and
this.
beneficial they are.
Yeah.
Man.
And you said it exactly like
The
him. You had
exact
the whole
same
finger
way.
out and
Do
everything.
the finger. Do the finger.
Psilocybin has been proven by science to be the safest recreational substance.
We got the same finger.
You guys
Are
really
you?
do.
Oh, you're from Chicago. yeah?
Chicago. I'm
So
Italian
it's
and
like-
Irish. What are you?
You're Italian?
Italian and Irish as well.
Yeah, Santino is my last name.
Wow.
You didn't think that was Irish, huh? Mick Santino?
I got
Sant-
Italian and Irish. I got a little German too, but I haven't been bragging as much about that.
Yeah,
lately,
you put
just
that
'cause
one
of the
away.
Kanye
Yeah,
thing.
put that one
I
to the
put it with
side.
the
Did you ever-
Balenciaga jacket in the bottom drawer.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
When you were in Chicago, did you ever do any of the improv scene out there?
No, I started comedy here in California. I moved here when I was 21 years old
Why?
from school to do it. I went to Arizona State, and then as soon as I got out, I came right here. I got enough money.
to do stand up.
Yeah, I broke up with my girlfriend. I got enough money. She tried to kill me. She threw a knife at my face when I was.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, so I got out. So that was good. And then I loaded up in U-Haul and I moved to Long Beach and then up to here, and I've been here since.
Did you
Just telling jokes, huh?
Yeah, man.
Up and down the coast.
Yeah, comedy for a long time, and then I started acting. I wanted to say something to Wiz. I never said I didn't want to be in this moment with you guys, but I did Punked in 2011 or
Yeah.
something like that, and we punked him,
No way.
but it blew it up in our fucking face.
No way.
And you know it was wild. Rest in peace. But it was Mac Miller's episode.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Mac was the one that wanted to get Wiz because he like looked up to him. He loved him so much.
Oh my.
And we tried to get him at a bank. This is back before weed was legal here fully, like it is. It's kind of funny. And he had a truck filled with fucking weed, and we pulled him over at a bank that his boy was trying to get money out of the ATM, and we had fucking cops rushing, and we busted it like it was the DEA was busting him because we thought he was a kingpin for the Mexican cartel. It was all this shit, but it never went over because Wiz didn't believe a second of it, dude. That
No
dude-
way.
What?
Well, you talked to him for an hour. He's very keen. He's very
Oh
smart.
my god,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
so smart.
He
bro.
knew, but Mac didn't know that he was gonna. We even had told Miller, we were like, I think this bit's gonna get got. Like, I think
What was it? Like, how did he?
it was. I think the whole organization was like, there was a robbery in place in the
Oh,
bank.
and the
that-
cops like mistook them for the.
no, there was a robbery in place at the bank that the boy was going. His homie was getting money out of the ATM at, It was almost like a coincidence of errors. It was like cops were already there, and he was like, "What are the cops for?" He's like, "I don't know," but there was a dude with a gun robbing the bank inside.
Okay.
So Mac wanted to do that bit, and we were kind of like, "I don't know, man." But he was like, "We gotta get Wiz. We gotta get him this way. He'll have so much fucking weed in the truck. You gotta get. He'll have bags filled with weed." But sure enough, they did. I mean, they had like duffel bags.
Oh my God.
Filled with fucking weed in there. But the bit never went through because you could tell Wiz knew right away.
No way.
He knew right away. Something was up.
He's
Also,
keen.
maybe some of his boys were like not, like when your friends are acting a little strange, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So somebody else gave it away. Kinda.
Somebody might have tipped him off a little bit. But we tried to run that with him. But I started acting then. Punk'd was like the beginning for me. And then I did
What were you going to tell him
and all
when
that
you
shit.
wanted to run it
I
back?
just wanted to tell him if he remembered for calling us out. Because he called us out, man.
Oh, what'd he say? He said, am I being punked?
No, even worse, man. He would like look around. He goes, "Where's the cameras?" He was yelling out. He's like, "This is bullshit." And we had a gang of fake cops and real LAPD, and he was calling them out too. He's like, "Fake cop, fake cop, fake cop."
He is so smart.
You should have posted that. I would have loved to watch that.
I don't know what they ever did. I mean, MTV had the footage. They might have put it up online for a while, but
Well, you ain't gonna see it now. It's
he's
only
the
ridiculousness. It's just,
I know on
it's
fucking
just one
loop.
show over and over again. We just had Deerdick on. Have you ever met him before?
No, I never met him,
He's
but I know
another
his
brain.
cousin. I know his cousin.
Drama.
Yeah, I know Drama.
Logan said he's bland.
Okay.
Who, Drama?
Whoa.
Oh boy. Oh
And
boy.
he reached out to us. He reached out in a group chat to both of us afterwards and said, "Yeah."
That's because all the people that watched the show were
tagged him.
DMing him, and they're like, "Yo, Logan said you're bland, vanilla, bland."
Yeah, in context, it was a little different.
And so yeah, he
He didn't like
text?
it.
I don't know. He just thought he was
No, he texted us and he said, "Yo, boys, you did a great job on the show today. Even though Logan called me bland, LMAO or something like that."
That's not that bad. That's not that
He
bad.
LMAO'd
He's
it.
gonna
Yeah,
fucking
he's
kick
chilling,
my ass.
yeah.
He's gonna beat my ass.
He is gonna.
He's gonna come fuck you up.
Yeah,
dude.
100%.
You better get back in the gym.
No, man.
You better get back in the
know.
fucking gym, dude. Drama's about 135. He'll fuck
Yeah,
you
but he's
up.
tall. He has reach.
No, dude, no.
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 Like he's fought him
Not even-
already.
Let's not even go there. You know what I mean?
You probably meet a lot of celebs doing your thing because you're in movies too. You're not just in the comedy scene.
I do. I did a movie with Kevin Hart. Kevin's probably one of the biggest global superstars that I've ever fucking like hung out with, and is a down to earth, chill dude. Is a very chill for how famous he is very low key.
I agree.
Like after we shot the movie, I said I was going to be in Philly, and he was going to be in Philly doing a thing for the Eagles, and was like, where are you going to be performing? And I was at this theater, and he said, "I'll come by." And he did. He showed up, and then he brought me over to when he did the Helium, which is a club. He was doing it with a buddy.
Sick.
Just to hang out. He's a very, like, I don't know. It's cool to see a dude that's that fucking famous.
Yeah.
That is still what I would imagine to be the dude he was before he was crazy famous.
Yeah.
You know?
agree.
I mean, I don't know, but he's a very legit dude. But yeah.
He has a good heart.
And I meet some pieces of shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
they
got
mean-
any specifically?
Like who
there-
exactly?
There's people I meet that are like, you think they're gonna be dope, and they turn out to be dickheads.
Like
Was
Bobby
it
Lee.
Scottie Pippen, dude?
Bobby Lee is a piece
Bobby
of
Lee
shit.
is a piece of
yeah.
Was
He's a
it
piece
Scottie
of shit.
Pippen, bro? Did you ever meet Scottie Pippen?
I met Scottie Pippen one time on a
What
golf
happened?
course.
What happened? What happened?
He was a nice guy. He had a big dick.
Damn.
Sorry, dude.
With
Massive
big dick.
huh?
That dick is so. But do you know about this?
I don't know.
I'll give you a wild one.
Okay.
Fucking, I shot a show in Vegas, like, I don't know, 7 years ago with Malin Ackerman and Tom Arnold and Rick Fox and John Sally. And I don't know if you know anything about John Sally. Do you know who John Sally was? He was an NBA player from years ago. He was on Inside the NBA for a long time. But this fucking dude had, like, the joke was that John Sally had his big old dick. And I'm sure the fucking internet's probably heard of this before.
Right.
But, I was like, how real could this really be? And Rick Fox had said something to me about how he heard this story that they, back in the day when shorts were short in the NBA, that no shit, he couldn't wear them because the tip of his cock, the tip of his cock would go to the bottom.
Yeah.
And he didn't like wearing, what are those, like, like athletic shorts underneath, because it would cut the circulation off of his cock.
Fuck,
He could
yeah.
feel it in his neck.
So Andrew, so like,
Imagine getting dunked on with this dude's dick in your face.
my God.
Just smoking you in the,
Well,
that's
what
when
do you
got
what do you
lucky.
even do with something like that?
Fuck chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fuck a lot of chicks, I guess. I mean, I don't know what he did. Maybe he stared at it, took photos of. I imagine having too big of a dick is a disadvantage.
100%.
Too big
It's
is
not
bad.
that. It's not that bad. I
Yo,
mean,
get the fuck out.
You got a nice dick, but it's not that big, dude.
That was
that was good. I was just making a simple statement. I don't understand what's so funny about it.
No, but you took it
Anyway,
like,
so-
Are you a grower or a
100%
You're
a grower. If you
yeah.
looked at my dick right now, you would. Well, it's never like. Supposedly, it's not that bad when it's in its
Chill
its
state?
Chill state.
Yeah.
But when I look at it in its chill state, I'm just like, damn, I have a micro penis, bro.
Are you a grower?
I'm exactly what you
Yeah,
just
Grower.
same,
What
yeah.
about you?
oh, I have a good looking dick.
Yeah, see, I know I could tell
Well,
he
he's
does.
he's a chode. I'm like on the opposite.
Oh.
No, he's got a tuna can cock. It's massive, but it's
like
all
that?
width.
Yeah.
My shit, bro.
It's not-
My
what
shit
are you
is like a
talking about,
toothpick.
Mike?
It's like if somebody took his dick and it was Play-Doh and they went like this with it for like 20 minutes.
It's a long
bro.
snake dick?
So long.
Yeah.
So long.
A long snake
bro.
dick.
And he's got a Gatorade bottle.
Well, prime.
Yeah, like
even.
this. It's
Yeah.
like this.
Well, like a prime bottle.
Yeah.
I like that.
He can spin it around in circles.
I want to clarify.
Is that the girth of a
Every-
prime bottle? Is your
Yeah.
cock?
my dick is longer than that? And I'm shame on both of you. I've flashed you guys enough to represent me.
Yeah, it was all right.
One
But-
time, George started swinging his dick around like a helicopter type motion.
I love that.
I swear to God, I thought if he started going fast enough, he'd take off.
Let's get some momentum. huh?
Gone.
When Bobby Lee put his dick in my face, I knew if I did the same, he'd die.
The reason that he does stuff like that is because his dick is so small. He knows that it's not going to bug anybody.
No.
But I will admit, admit,
It's tiny.
No, his wife or ex, whatever the
His
fuck
ex-girlfriend?
that
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
relationship
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
have, who also have a podcast.
Yeah.
By the way, that's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah,
That can't not explode.
I'll tell you what. As long as she keeps hitting him, I think they're going to keep doing it. 'Cause she beats him. She beats him bad.
No way.
I've seen it. I've walked
Oh,
in on
that's
her
not a-
beating the shit
And he
out of him.
sticks around because the girl threw the knife at you and you left. Did you think about staying after she launched the katana at you?
There's something about when a woman throws something at you that it turns you on a little bit.
It depends what it is. The
You
kni-
definitely did.
It was a
leave,
knife.
bro.
That's
It was a
that's on the
knife.
crazier end of the spectrum for me.
Yeah, it was too much, but I also thought this bitch loves me.
100%.
Like, there's a moment where like this bitch threw a weapon at me. She fucking loves me.
I've had that happen.
She was
before.
mad I was leaving, but it was never meant to be. I knew I was like, you can't come to California with me. I'm chasing some dream.
he throws
I was
like
like, you got to
knives.
be
You're a
fucking.
knife thrower.
We were
But
22.
it wasn't because
How
of the
long you
knife
did her?
throwing though.
Huh?
how long did you did her?
Just a year and some change, year and a half or
A
something.
year and a half gave her the ability to throw a. What kind of knife was it? Like a butcher knife or a butter knife? This is-
It was like a cheap kitchen cutting knife, like a Cutco knife, a chef's knife.
Oh, that makes yeah, but mine.
But I will say, dude, it end over ended well. It was like,
So
I
that,
watched
when
it.
you first said it, that was my question. In my head, how good was that throw? And did it like stick in the wall?
She's
after?
athletic. She ran
Holy
track. She had
shit.
she had good aim.
Holy shit.
It hit the chair that I was sitting on, and I just sat for like a solid minute, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" And she started bawling,
Oh wow.
I just love you so much.
and then we fucked like animals.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah, of
fucking
course.
did
Have
not.
to fuck.
Yeah,
no,
of
you
course.
did
You
not.
gotta
know
fuck
you
after they
did
throw
it.
something at you.
Well, like throw a vibe. Don't throw a knife.
No,
No.
you fuck. No, then you knife her. Then you fuck her like she
Yeah,
threw a knife at you.
jackknife.
So she tried
You
to
never heard
stick
that
you, but
phrase?
you stuck her in the
You
end.
never heard that phrase? I'm gonna fuck you like you threw a weapon
knife
at me.
at
Yeah,
me.
that's
No,
a,
when
That's
you
a
were-
big East. That started on the East Coast.
That
I
is
remember hearing
Chicago
that when I was a
phrase.
kid.
You fucked her like she threw a knife at your head.
I'm from Chicago, and I've never had a girl
Yeah,
throw a knife
because you've
at
never
me.
had a girlfriend that has that capability, bro. I've had so many girls try to stab me. Bro, I had this girl, Morgan. I dated her. She was this little Jewish American princess, bro. She drove a Jeep Liberty. And under that Jeep.
They all have Jeep
Bro,
Liberty.
under that, 100%, under that Jeep Liberty seat, one time we got in a fucking dispute, a verbal disagreement. We were driving down the Boston Post Road. We had just left the bar. And I was like, no, fuck you. Pull over. I'm getting the fuck out. And for some reason, I was in the back seat. There was no one in the front seat. I still haven't figured out why that was happening. But I was like, let me the fuck out. She said, oh yeah? You want to get out? You want to get the fuck out? Then she got out. And so I got out. But she went under her driver's seat and pulled a butcher knife out.
Nice. I
In
like
the
that
middle
girl.
of the Boston Post Road. And same situation. We argued for another 20 minutes, went home and furiously fucked each other.
No
Good
way.
fucking percent.
Yes.
Bro, if you're going to fuck
Are
someone.
you guys joking like
Dead
the
serious.
Why are you
raccoon
acting like you're
shit?
surprised?
Bro,
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Have you never
I am a
dated
little
like
surprised.
a crazy,
crazy girl.
No, I've never had any ever once like yelling to me is even like toxic.
You've never
enough. Like, I don't
you've
even-
never used recent bloodshed as lubricant.
Oh,
That
so
happened.
good.
What the fuck are you guys going on about?
How
right now?
do you not?
Come on, dude.
Wait, hold on. That one.
No,
You know
hold
what I'm
on.
talking about.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you're punching each other.
Yes.
There's a bloody nose, and,
And
you
you're
wipe
not
your
gonna-
nose, and
Yo, you're fucking with me,
I'm
right?
dead serious,
Yo,
bro.
I'm
Fuck
fucking
Don't-
around, but
Yeah,
he's
I'm
on
serious. I was
one.
kidding too.
He's
I'm
on
kidding
one.
too. But you know what they
We
say?
gotta get you a
shit.
crazy girl. Are you single?
Now, actually, my girlfriend was Dave's new girl in the show. She was on the show, Dave.
Dave Thomas.
Yeah, Dave Thomas.
From Wendy's.
From Wendy's, yeah.
That,
'Cause that's my sister. That's my sister and my dad.
You look just like the character.
So wait a minute. Dave's girlfriend,
so in the show, Dave, that scene where he's
which
having
I'm shooting right now, comes out next year.
congratulations,
Season
great
three.
show,
Season
great
3.
show.
Thank
Also
you.
in January.
Congrats.
And she was very
Kanye
excited.
is not a fan of our show.
and she
Too
said-
much Jewish stuff. The whole show. What is it? What's her name?
Shauna Della Rica, but she was the girl that reenacted the scene with his old girlfriend in the studio where he took her from like outside of a
You
club.
may know her as Girl One.
Girl One.
I think she might have been girl
Wait, she
6 that
she
episode.
reenacted the scene of the. Wait, say it again.
So season 2, episode 1 or 2, where he gets a girl from outside of a club and he's trying to reenact that love scene that he used to do with his girlfriend in the studio where they're singing on autotune
And that's your girlfriend.
in real life. Yes.
And did they make out on the show?
Yes, they
Were
did.
you chill with that?
Yes, because it's a professional thing, and
Sure.
yeah, and I don't like to be like awkward because that's her dream, bro. I don't want to get in the way of her dream.
Right.
But
right.
she kissed little Dicky, and that kind of fucked me up a little bit. If it was anybody else, if it was you, I'd be like, way to go, babe. But it was like a guy
Oh.
named Little Dicky, and I'm like, great.
Yeah.
Wait till she kisses Big Dicky. If she
Cut, go to commercial. Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
what if she has to do a kissing scene with that basketball player, Jason Lally, or
Yeah,
Jason
oh,
Salas?
yeah.
No, I always
What's
told her,
his
if you're
name
gonna
again?
cheat on me, he better be bigger dick than me and better looking than me. Like, don't do it for fucking no reason.
But wait a minute. If she, let's say this. Let's say she's like, babe, I have a
Okay.
scene with Bradley Cooper,
Mhm.
and I have to be naked, and I have to be like
I don't
riding.
like naked scenes, and I'll tell you why. Not for me.
So you tell her no. Her dream is good up until nudity, and then her
no,
dream
no,
is
no,
no
no.
good.
So as
you have a limit on her dream.
as a partner, I discussed it with her.
You need
Never-
to wake up from that dream, babe. You can't ride Brad Coop.
I could never tell her what she could do. I'm not her fucking dad. So I just explained to her, I'm like, I feel that if we have kids, I wouldn't want them to have like a scene where you're naked getting fucked by some dude.
So you're saying you want to marry an actress,
Mhm.
but if they did a nude scene at any point, it's out.
No, it's not out. It's because it's her choice and I still love her. So if she did it, like it's her decision.
Can't have kids with her though.
Can't have kids. No. I can have kids, but they have to be blind. They can't see
right.
that shit.
How could you even do
So
that?
is he allowed to say that because he's a comedian?
No.
No, I think
No,
anyone.
I
can
get
say
canceled.
No, but also, so this is interesting though. What if it's just tits out? Can she have tits out?
So
Because what if it's one tit?
again, it's
her
all
least
her
favorite
decision. It's
tit.
all her decision. I just wouldn't love it, but also secretly I do because she's so beautiful that I'm like, yeah, that's my girl.
So there you go.
So like, yeah, it's her decision.
So let her ride Bradley Cooper, dude.
well, if it's Bradley Cooper, I'd ride Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
so like, why the
100%.
fuck would I get in the way of that? It's
I think-
Bradley Cooper.
I think that is tough because every nude scene is always making the women are more vulnerable. The dude never looks not, you know what I mean? Like, oh, dude's always gonna look good in those scenes. So, you know, this your girlfriend. If she has to ride someone at some point, you got to let her do it.
I
you
would,
know?
but the only thing that fucks me up is not the scene. It's the fact that I know it's going to take so many different shots. So they're going to be there for 8 hours. I don't love that.
Yeah, what if they crush
get
on
that.
each other?
One of those shots is going
If they crush on
It
each
happens.
What
other.
if they have some chemistry?
Well, you know, I can't, I don't get involved with her chemistry, her love,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I can't do that. Because if I sat around worried about that shit, then I'm not in control of my own life. I have to trust her and know that this is a professional
So you're
gig.
telling me that if your girl was crushing on some dude that she was working with
Yeah.
on set,
Yeah.
and she came home and she was maybe a little cold shoulder towards you,
Yeah.
and excuse me, and she wasn't loving on you the same way,
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah.
she's developing feelings for this other guy.
It's my fear. It's actually a big fear of mine.
You're telling me you'd be chill with that?
No. We would break up. But it would, no, if you have feelings for somebody,
what
you
if
can't.
What if she did the scene with Brad
Yeah.
and she turned on so much that
Yeah.
when she came home, it was the best sex you'd ever had?
And she screamed out Bradley's name.
No, and she was just like, babe, I need this. Gets me back. In
Oh, that's actually a very realistic question.
what I mean?
Dude,
What
okay,
about that?
and I'm not saying this again. I swear on everything. Belle and I, 4 years into it, we have sex like 3 times a day.
All right.
We're very. I'm
How
not
old are
kidding.
you?
I'm 29.
How old is she?
She's 24.
3 times a day.
That's
She's
impressive.
She is my best friend, bro. Like when I fell in love with her, like it wasn't like I meant to fall in love with her. It was a girl I slept with, and I was like, my God, this girl's the most brilliant, beautiful woman I've ever met.
Sweetheart, man. You're a fucking
No,
sweetheart.
I love that woman like with all my
3
heart.
times a day.
No,
God
yeah,
bless.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
but
wild.
but also like I cut out pornography. I don't jerk off. Like there's a lot of steps that I had to do.
Bro,
to
if
get
you
to that
jerked
level.
off and you were fucking 3 times a day, you'd have a real problem. I'd actually sit you down.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
talk to you
sad.
about
You
it.
ever
Yeah.
jerk
Send
off
you
with
away.
her?
Yeah.
You know, I relate to what George is saying a lot because I personally, if a girl that I was talking to ever had a past of getting naked, I would never talk to her. I would not be able to handle myself.
Mike,
Really?
you dated the #1 porn star in the world.
I think that was probably the joke.
Nope, it wasn't. That's the old me. I've changed. I'm a different person.
Would you
now.
ever date someone in porn again?
I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question. I still thoroughly enjoy the space
Yeah.
from an exploratory and sexual standpoint.
He's out, so
One
you're
of them
in.
the other night told me that I had a BWC.
Big white cock?
Yeah, and I'd never heard that
How
before.
did
It
you
just doesn't have the ring that BBC
It doesn't, and I also knew she was lying to me. I think,
BBC just sounds so nice. BBC.
it's so great.
The BWC, W is a bad
What
letter.
do you think about interracial porn? Are you a viewer?
I watch it all.
Yeah.
I'll take all of it in. I'm not discriminatory.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Name a thing that I won't watch.
Have you ever watched a hentai octopus fuck a small Asian woman into a death
You
state?
think I've never seen an Overwatch porn before?
Wow.
Dude, out of your fucking mind. You think I haven't seen anime porn
Have you
before?
ever-
What's your favorite porn then?
What's my favorite porn?
Favorite porn, like top tier.
When two people just argue and they never fuck and they just fight, they just
that's good.
scream at each
That's
other.
called the Impulsive Podcast.
I
with
love
Bobby
that.
Lee
Yeah,
Doroshenko.
this is it. What's my favorite porn to watch? Probably solo stuff.
Oh, you're a solo guy?
Yeah,
You're
just
the
to sit
exact
there.
opposite.
I
of
just
me.
like to sit there and see. I just like to sit there and see them doing their thing because I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're in the same in the
Same
parallel
place.
universe. Right here, we're in the same place. Because when two people are fucking or a group of people are fucking, they're all thinking about other different things. When a solo is a solo and I'm a solo, it's almost like we're connecting on this universal level. We're both solo. We're not thinking about anybody else but ourselves.
So do it with the
Isn't
heart.
that kind of nice?
I like that.
Yeah.
You just made that so romantic.
That was
man.
nice.
What's wrong with you guys today? Why
The
can't you
next
speak?
time that I jerk off, I'm gonna be thinking about you.
Think about me. you jerk off thinking about me watching a solo.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm not. I probably won't. But
Give it a whirl.
nah, 'cause I'll probably watch interracial, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's more important about less than what you watch to me is what's your positioning. What's your positioning
like
when you watch
like
it?
Democrat
sitting
or
down?
liberal, like liberal.
Physically, what is your positioning?
Dude, this is actually a crazy question, and I have something that's very weird, and I've tried to like do that locker room talk
Yeah.
and talk to people. Nobody fucks with what I say, and I want to be vulnerable right now. I'm gonna get roasted for this.
No, we'll all tell our
Wouldn't
vulnerable
be the
position.
first time this
yeah.
week. I just mean that you're.
Mike's a meanie weenie, huh?
Oh no, he's gonna walk.
He's gonna walk off.
Come on, tell us how you jerk
Come
off,
on,
George.
babe.
I can't deal with all
Get
this
over
fucking
here.
shit.
Tell us your vulnerable positioning.
Oh, I actually.
Well,
can't
let's
wait
take
to
a guess.
hear
Let's
this.
take a guess at what he
Okay,
does.
I think he sits crisscross applesauce like he did at Steve Aoki's house on
like
a
that.
yoga mat with a small incense candle like the one right there burning and some like Hall and Oates on.
Ooh, I think you jerk off doggy style. I think you have one hand on the floor, on your knees. I think you jerk off down. You down at the floor.
That is probably.
I'm gonna try that once.
Do you think? Be honest.
I finger my asshole?
Yes.
No, bro. I don't finger my asshole.
Do you believe that?
But I don't
Yeah,
mind-
did
I don't
you
mind
see
it-
how he answered that.
No,
Yo, did you?
I
see
have
that?
nothing against anal licking. I just don't like to go inside.
All right,
That's
do you lick
fucking
your own
weird.
asshole?
I tried to once.
Fuck.
Flexible.
What do you think I do?
Dog.
Doggy style? He said that. Go on to the next one.
Something involving. Well, this is probably the only time.
I don't know. I don't care. I want to hear you say it.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna tell you because
Nah,
you just said
come
you're
on.
not gonna fucking care. I was being vulnerable, and now you
cares.
don't care about my jerking off.
Okay,
stuff.
so
I'm
what is
personally
it?
not gonna think about it and spew a vision of you jerking off.
Well, then fucking I'll paint the picture.
What is
Okay, so I don't like the cleanup section afterwards, right? So you
Yeah.
buy a nice fluffy blanket, throw it over your dick, use that, nut in the blanket, take it, throw it, wash it.
Whoa.
Oh, you're a luxury kind of guy.
You're a
Wow.
sick.
I light
fuck.
candles. I play R&B music.
So many
I can't.
steps.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
You
he
bought
bought-
a blanket?
for
What
his
kind
cock.
of blanket? What are you jerking off, like an airman?
Oh, a nice fluffy one. Like I needed an animal to die for it.
Ooh, okay. I
You
understand.
You would rather do.
All right.
No one's. First of all, no one's a fan of the cleanup. Like, there's no sick fuck in this room that sits there and they're like, "Oh, I came on myself. Let me play with it, George." No
Well,
one's. No, in this.
slow down. Some of us like playing, Mike. Some of us like drawing squigglies.
I'm just saying, like.
No, but do you go on your? Are you on your back? When
I'm
you,
on my
you shoot
back.
right here. Is this
I'm-
your target?
I'm as simple as it comes.
There it is.
I lay on my back and I collect before I do the deed 2 small pulls of the toilet paper.
Got
roll.
it.
I fold them into one half and then one half. One comes with me into the bed. The other one sits like kind of on the nightstand, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll sit there with my, depending on how much anxiety or stress I have that day, somewhere between semi-flaccid and semi-erect penis, because it's never really hard anymore. I'm in my almost 40. I did heroin for 10 years. So I'll sit there.
What a detour.
I'll do my best with my rubber band penis to make it do what it does. And I want it to land directly, almost like a gymnastics routine.
You're shooting at it.
Yes, on this target toilet paper, right? Now say I have some pent up splooge, right? It's been quite a while since I've done that gymnastics routine. Yeah, maybe it shoots into my mouth or my eye. You know what I'm saying?
You hit your face?
Yeah. Okay.
Have you guys ever hit your face
Yes,
with cum?
I have.
No way.
Yep, I have.
You?
I have too.
I've gotten like up to here.
Yeah,
Like I've hit
there
the
was
chin.
one time-
but
beard?
I will look away. Yeah.
You looked away in time?
Well, what do you mean in time?
Well, the cum shot's pretty quick.
Yeah, you're the one that says I'm gonna come. You know when you're gonna come.
Not Mike.
You have
'cause
somebody else in the room. You're like, you're gonna come now, Michael. No, I know exactly when I'm gonna come.
So wait, yeah, but the way
Mike's the only guy that's blown away by when he comes. Whoa! I had no idea I was about to come on myself.
that's not what I mean.
lunatic.
That's not what I mean specifically. What I mean is like,
Of course, I looked away. I looked away. I knew
No,
I could
because-
feel the pressure was building. I knew there was a lot coming out.
but what made you think like,
This
okay,
could go
I
far?
don't want to. No, not that. But like, there's no way I want to see this. It almost sounds ritualistic of you that you're just like, oh, it's about to happen. Are you ashamed of what you're doing in that moment?
no, he just doesn't want it in his face.
And you should be too.
I am.
You shouldn't be wasting all of this goodness
Why are
on
we
yourself.
doing this to ourselves?
I'll tell you. You wanted my vulnerable? I'll give you vulnerable
Thank you.
because yours isn't that bad.
Oh.
This is the one I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to love it. The rock star slide. This thing. I love it.
Oh shit!
I don't know why. I don't know. I love it. It's like tightening in your thighs. It feels amazing,
I could
dude.
see myself. I got shit
Rockstar
knees.
slide.
If I didn't have such bad knees, I'd probably be doing
It
something.
feels
maybe like
amazing
that,
because
maybe.
something about the way you're positioned. It feels like it's primal. Like
Yeah.
our bodies were supposed
Like
to.
liver.
Yeah.
Like Liver King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Liver
I feel like if you
Guys like that,
ever
bro.
went fucking crazy and started jerking off in public, that's how you do it.
100%. 100%.
What do you do?
Kind of inspired, to be honest.
I want you to try it, dude.
I wanna
Let me
get
know
in
when
there.
you do it. Let me
I
know.
tore my MCL, but
I know we'll just lean on one. Just lean up, put one up on something else, you know?
That's a contortionist.
What's my?
This guy's flexible. He
Yeah.
can fucking do that.
I'm flexible.
You do yoga?
I don't do yoga.
You've never done it?
I've done it, but I don't really fuck with it.
Oh, you should, dude.
I
You'd
think
love
it's
it.
I think it's a Ponzi scheme, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, that's a crazy.
Madoff,
that's
I heard,
crazy.
was one of the people behind yoga.
Really?
That's what I've been told.
And FTX was behind yoga?
oh yeah, and what's his
Wow.
name? SBF.
Sam. No, you don't. Do you yoga?
I not anymore. I
You
guess.
you got to do it.
No,
I'm
what? You
I
do- you
swear,
do- you
I
doing
live. I
yoga?
swear to God, I live by. I broke my I fractured my back
This is shocking to me.
2 years ago. I fractured my back,
How?
and I'm not kidding. Well, I was
Spinal?
running. I used to run, and then I would run to the gym. I'd lift, and I'd run home. I just enjoyed that cycle. And then one time I was running late at night from the gym, and I didn't stretch. And dude, when you get near us, you get near 40, you stretch more. You just do. And then I didn't stretch when I left the gym like a fucking bozo, and I was tight. And then I came down off of a curb that was higher than it normally is. And my weight shifted to
Yep,
one side.
yep.
And I felt it immediately in my back. And I was like, holy fuck. I was on the ground. It was the weirdest feeling. So I had a hairline fracture in my back. And then I had a herniated disc,
Whoa.
L4, L5. So I had sciatica for like fucking 3 months.
Bro, off
Dude,
a
I
curb?
tried everything. It was not, well, just because my muscles were, I
Yeah, but
was
isn't that
tense.
crazy? Like back in the day, you could like do a backflip off a cliff onto the
Yeah,
cement.
now I'm an old fucking loser.
I'm with
Did
you,
you
bro.
do?
Yeah.
Does that make you feel like a pussy?
No, you know what? You know what? Because I ran home still with the fracture. I
Let's
didn't know
go.
I had a hairline fracture in my
Gnarly.
back. I just thought I fucked my back up because I had fucked my back up before, like playing basketball. But I'd gotten sports injuries, but never like that. And then I tried everything, dude. And this is for people at home. If anybody has a fucking bad back, I swear to God, yoga and stretching 100% changed my
My
life.
girlfriend is going through this right now. Did you ever have any like pinched nerve pain down your leg, or did it ever transfer?
Yes, that's sciatica. That's what
no
that is.
fucking way, bro.
Dude, tell her to stretch. I mean, I swear to. I know it sounds
Yoga, huh?
Because all yoga really is using your own body weight and stretching. That's really what it is. And nobody does it. Nobody
Dude, we've been
stretches the
trying
right way.
everything.
You got to do it.
Everything.
Are you?
Wow.
Well, her back is fucked up. Like she feels pain in her left leg or her.
Yeah.
Right. And are you guys still fucking?
Yeah.
See,
I-
you're
'cause
making
he
it
stays
worse.
at my house. I got to hear it.
You're
every
making it
morning,
worse.
bro.
Just-
She knows that. She
I
knows
hear it
that.
every morning. I wake up
So
for my coffee.
she's getting more herniated discs because of you.
herniated dick.
Herniated discs.
Nice. Herniated dicks.
It's your fault, dude.
Damn.
Tell her to try some yoga. See if it works. I tried shit out. You can look up online and try it. I'm telling you, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's legit. I did it by myself. You can do it at home.
Do you ever do goat yoga?
Never.
Goga?
That's embarrassing. See, that's a scheme. That's embarrassing.
That's a Ponzi.
Hot
scheme,
yoga?
for Sure.
That's for white girls.
Hoga?
Hot yoga? I don't believe in that either. That's also white girl stuff.
Wow.
I just came up with a new injury, and I think I have it, and I want to ask your opinion on it.
Is it mental?
Yeah, no, this one's physical. I already have every mental one. I touch doorknobs like 4 times before I leave. I flick out light switch. No, I didn't touch light switch enough times. My family's gonna crash in a plane crash.
Did you get
that's OCD.
did you get into a car accident when you were a kid?
Bro, I've been in every accident ever.
Like I feel like you
He
were
got
in
in a car
a
accident
baby
when he was a
seat.
kid, when he was
Yeah.
a young kid, when he was
Yeah.
an old kid.
Like you just
Everything.
bounced off inside of the car.
everything,
Yeah.
even in heroin.
Okay,
needles.
so tell me
All
what.
right, ready? I believe that in this current day and age, I should be diagnosed with something called podcast neck. I have been looking in that direction while facing that
Yeah.
direction for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I need someone, like if you called me from the door right now, I wouldn't be able to look over to see who was there.
Try. Mike. Can't do it.
It's a no shot.
You
Who's-
do
is
have
there
well, you do
anyone
have
else?
lift your head up. You do have a thick neck. You got a thick neck.
You do have a thick neck.
Actually?
Yeah.
Well, I've been
It's like a
shooting a
Pez
ton
head.
of tests in my ass lately to keep my.
Put your hands around his neck and see. Can you touch your hands, both fingers around his neck?
And then spit in his mouth.
No, spitting it. Yeah.
Spit in his mouth.
Call him a bad boy real fast. Who's a bad boy?
Yo, you got a favorite P star that you watch do solo action?
No, honestly, dude, I've never been committed. This is why, and maybe I'm an old fuddy-duddy, but like, I don't understand OnlyFans. Like, much love, do your thing, but I would never support it because I'm also like, I don't want to follow one person that much. That was never an interest to me.
Yeah,
I like that.
I just like
Yeah.
watch what I like to watch. I don't know.
Because think about it, dude. If there's ever a moment in life or in time when you can be just kind of like fluid in what you're fucking with, like in
Yeah,
that
it's
moment,
that.
it's that moment. Like I don't want to go on and be like, I wonder what my wife Jenna I just threw Jenna Jameson.
Jenna
for
Jameson,
us,
yeah.
is doing today.
That's right.
Like, or Debbie does Dallas.
But it's also funny because like,
like what the fuck?
I feel like it's almost like there's some people that find that like it's a relationship.
You're grounded, huh?
I love LA.
Yes.
I like Chicago, is where I'm
Yes.
from. I'm gonna move to New York for a little while.
Nice.
Great cities.
like all 3 of
New
those
York, yeah, my New
places.
York girl. We talked.
Wait, can we talk about Shy City for a second?
I love Chicago.
It's crazy
best.
because
So much.
because fucking Adolf Hitler's giving them a bad name right
I
now,
know,
bro.
but we still got
No.
other hits coming out. We got good people from.
All
Yeah,
right,
we have, like,
I
R.
wanna ask you
Kelly.
some Shy City.
That guy, he's good.
I want to ask you some Shy City related questions. Do you love Portillo's?
Yeah, it's one of the best places on planet Earth. I'll drive there tonight. If you wanted to go
So
right now, I'll go to
fucking
Orange
good.
County and go get it.
What's
with
your
you.
order?
I get a combo: Italian beef and Italian sausage.
Okay, so a lot of people go and they just get a dog, but you really it's the shit. It's the Italian.
I
beef.
go for the Italian beef, but if I'm really wanting to be a bad boy, sad boy, fat boy, I won't eat all day. I'll go down there and I'll get the Italian sausage inside the Italian beef.
Oh my god!
Dipped with hot and sweet peppers, and I'll get the cheesy fries. I'll get the fucking chocolate cake. And
Cake
give me
shake?
2 Cokes.
The cake shake,
2 Cokes,
or the
yeah.
chocolate cake.
I'll get it all. I'll get it. Fuck me up. I want to be in my car feeling sad for a while.
Yeah, you will.
Make that drive back up to LA.
Deep dish pizza.
What's my verdict?
Because
You'll
I
get
don't eat
shot
my
for that.
pizza with a fucking spoon.
Oh, you don't
Get
like deep
outta
dish?
here.
Fuck
Get
that
outta
shit,
here.
bro.
I'll tell you-
I'm from New Haven, Connecticut, the pizza capital of the United States.
We've
of
heard.
fuck America,
We know,
bro.
Dave Portnoy. We've heard many times. Here's the deal. We don't eat deep dish like that.
I
Yeah,
know,
dude, it's
that's-
not a thing.
I know.
It's not a
I
thing. It's not a
heard-
thing.
I
We
know.
like it
Yes.
once in a while because it's a fun bit. It's usually, you know what we say? It's for you guys. When someone comes into Chicago and they're like, I gotta get a deep dish, we have to take you to a place. We don't naturally go there.
Yes, dude.
It's not our thing. It's more like Chicago style, real Chicago style pizza. It's called tavern pizza.
I was
or
gonna say yes.
Pub pizza.
Pub pizza. Yes,
Yeah,
my
square
ex
cut.
used to bring me to
Yeah,
watch.
that's legit Chicago style old school pizza. In fact, if anybody wants to claim deep dish, it's Detroit because they do that big,
Oh, that's a shame.
fat,
That's a real
dumb
shame.
fucking slices. We don't really do that shit.
Au Cheval.
What about Al Cheval?
Greatest burger in the United States.
Debatable.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm going to talk some shit right now about LA and the burger scene is like out of control now.
Well,
There's
you
a-
know my
There's
situation.
a
obviously.
billion. What's that?
You know I'm a burger fanatic, right?
Okay, so let's talk then. Here's my beef. I get it.
Beef,
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Whoa,
this segment's called
he's a
Here's My Beef.
professional.
Yeah. I'm up here. I'm lightning. I'm up there. All these burger shops, fucking Burger She Road and blah, 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 whatever. You know
Yep,
them all. I'm
yep,
not going to name all of them.
Yep. Heavy-handed.
I get it.
For the win.
I get what they're doing.
Yep.
Why am I paying $30 for a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
well, it depends on the
Nah,
price.
dude,
what
it's
the
a,
fuck.
it's a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
paying $30.
But
Why am I paying $30? It's
You're
batshit fucking
well,
crazy.
burger she wrote for
and
example.
it's also a smash burger.
Yeah.
You fucking smashed it. And then imagine Imagine your favorite meal. If you fucking, you're like, oh, I love this fusilli pasta, and they brought it on, and they were like, there you go, $45.
Your Bub Pizza in Chicago, they smash
it.
it.
$30.
Well, at Burger
What's the reasoning for that?
It's Snake River Farms American Wagyu. It's a bit more expensive. Supposedly, it's not even more expensive. They can just say, since it's American Wagyu, that it's more expensive. But what I think they're getting $16 for a double cheeseburger at Burger She Wrote. I have Burger She Wrote currently technically on my list at number 1, but actually For the Win is better, dude.
Here's the deal. I don't want to get burger fries and a Coke and pay $30. I think it's fucking rude. It's just rude. I don't understand. And they know they're fucking us. And American Wagyu, by the way, fuck out of here.
Right.
Phony baloney's nonsense.
Know.
Do you know the history of this? Does anybody know this? I went to Japan. I ate when you go to southern Japan, you can get real Wagyu beef.
Yeah,
you can get real shit.
For sure.
And they'll tell you. I sat in this restaurant with this chef, and he told me, he was like, here's the deal. Many, many years ago, we made a fucking deal with the cows from the Wagyu province, right? From Kobe province.
Yep.
And they gave us a couple of cows, right? And then they bred them here in America. So that's why they can't call them officially Wagyu. It has to be American Wagyu. So it's our version, which is basically just like a little bit nicer of a cow.
Right.
It's not their shit.
Like it won't throw a knife at you.
Will
like
not.
It's just like a nice kind
But you
of
could
cow.
still fuck the shit out of it.
If you
No, you can, dude. That's how it gets so soft.
Why are
That's
they?
why. That's
Yeah.
why. In Kobe, that's what they do. They
Why
give
are
them
they-
beer, they dance with them, and they fuck them.
They kiss them to death.
They do. They all kiss
Little
them.
Japanese
Remember
guys,
when
they-
Tommy Boy knocked over the cows, bro?
One of
You
my
know?
favorite clips. Cow pushing. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Why are all the burger places closed on Monday and Tuesdays?
It's a high holiday.
High holiday.
Every Monday and Tuesday?
I'm just following what
Yeah,
Santino
I have no
said.
I have no idea what it
that
is.
answer
No.
was.
I don't understand that because
Neither do I.
every Monday and Tuesday, for some reason, I really want a fucking burger, but I can't get it from these guys.
We should look into it.
Yeah, what is it? Well, let's make up the conspiracy. What could it be?
You know, Carl's Jr. charged me $17 for a cheeseburger.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
No,
Why would you go there?
Because I was hungry and desperate. It was like
I
3
know,
o'clock
but
in
at
the
that
morning.
Point, no, you take the pain. At that point, you take the hunger pains.
Yo, can I ask you a question that's
Yeah,
not
babe.
food related?
You go to bed hungry, you wake up skinny.
Yeah, that is true.
A girl told me that in college one time. Go to bed hungry, wake up skinny, and I was like, that's bullshit. And I've tried it a few times. I'm like, that bitch is onto some shit. It's onto some, like, those girls had tricks. I had a girlfriend in college. She had great tricks because she was like a dancer, and she was like, we all smoke and they eat cotton balls to like make themselves feel full.
What the
Yeah, that was
fuck?
one of the tricks they used to do.
That one's odd.
No, because it fills
dude,
their
the
stomach
cotton
up.
balls?
Yeah,
Well, because it makes them feel
it
full.
expands.
So the cigarettes suppresses your appetite, and then they would put cotton balls in
But
there.
then you just shit the cotton balls out? You just
No, they stay in there forever like gum. It never comes out. You're gonna die with
How
80
many cotton
pounds.
balls do you think that girl has in her stomach to this day?
Tons.
To this day?
To this day, how many?
I'm at 40 or 50 pounds.
No.
Yeah.
Which
No.
is weird because if they step on a scale, it negates everything they were trying to do. But from the outside, it looks like they're fucking ripped.
Lumpy.
You know what
though
they
now.
say? And I don't know if you agree with this. Nothing tastes as good, you know,
As
as
pussy
skinny
feels. Oh.
Everyone said something different, and all George thought was, why are burger shops closed on Mondays?
Like, I'm still sitting here
Still trying to
wondering, what
figure
the
it out.
fuck?
Yeah,
Why?
what
It
the
doesn't make
fuck?
sense.
I
It's
agree.
Monday, start of the week.
I agree. I don't know what places we're
No,
talking.
but wait, what did you all
I
say?
don't
What
find
did you all
that to be
say?
even true though.
What do you mean?
The phrase is nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
Feels correct.
That's what he was
He
saying.
What the
said
fuck is
nothing
that?
tastes as good as pussy feels. He said nothing tastes as
said
good as
cotton
cotton balls. And I said the
He
actual
wins. He
thing.
wins. He wins.
Cotton balls is
Can I
right.
ask
He
you a
wins.
God's honest question?
Yeah.
All right. So man, I don't know. I got like a problem. I don't think I'm ever going to be married or have like a real girlfriend outside of the last
That's
one.
not true.
It is true, Andrew.
It's just,
It's so true.
You said that with such honesty. He goes, no, it is, dude.
No,
that is
because
fact.
I have
because
a
I like what he's
problem,
about to say.
Okay, say it.
I want to.
you ain't
I
don't
want
even
to.
know what I was about to say.
I have
I'm
an
not about
idea.
to ask him
I
about
have
his
an
wife.
idea.
I'm not.
About the what?
I'm not about to ask him about his wife.
I thought you were
What's
asking
the
to be your
honest
wife.
question?
No,
Oh, you want me to be your wife?
I'm
This
just kidding.
is-
No, stop.
Why are
What is
burger places closed on Monday, Tuesday? All right. So listen.
You make fun of me.
No,
I don't know if that's the case because maybe I will at some point. But as of lately, dude, I suck at it, bro. And I just don't have that kind of feel. And also, I got to say this too. This wasn't my question, but the idea of like intimacy, like if I see him and his like girlfriend, because they're not like normal like PDA, they like moan. Do you know what I'm saying? When I see that, bro, like when I see people and they're like, but what? We're in love. I'm like, can you just like go be in love in a bedroom? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like when I see that shit just makes, have you ever been violently ill by the sight of someone making out and just like tonguing each other down in public?
It depends on how good looking they are.
Well, they're good-looking people.
But that's what I'm
bro.
saying. That's the scale. If he's making out with another beautiful person,
Yeah, they're both beautiful.
why would I care?
'Cause
But if
they're,
it's
like,
two
moaning,
uggos, if it's two
dude.
fucking uggos
Yeah.
making out, I don't want to see two fours all over each other.
Got it.
There's a scale. If you're beautiful, everybody wants to see you do hot shit.
Right.
Nobody wants to see ugly people do almost anything, let alone slobbing all over each other. That's just a fact of life.
That's
Is nobody
so
wants to see uggos hooking up.
Okay.
So if you're good looking, yeah, go for it. Go nuts. I heard you guys ask if you could go to Vegas with Wiz. And the response was very funny. There was like a big pause, and he was like, "Yeah."
Nah, he did not want us to come, bro. He did
Because a
not
piece
want
of
us
you
to
guys
come.
knew if he was like, "Yeah, for real, let's do it." Like for real, let's do it.
Nah, straight
Would
up.
you have gone?
No.
No.
Why? You don't want to
Because
go?
We got busy shit. to
I'm a
do.
homebody, dude.
Too busy. Are you really homebody boy?
Yeah, I'm an introvert.
You don't like to go out and do
I like
shit.
to solve the Rubik's Cube and watch Love is Blind.
Can you wreck this thing? Can you ever get it or no?
He'll
Do
it in
now.
2
Let's
seconds,
go. Ready?
bro.
Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Edit this shorter. 13,
This is like
14,
George telling Bobby Lee that he's gonna kill himself.
20,
Just make it quicker, bro. Speed
I
it
hate
up.
that joke was great.
25, 30,
Breathe closer to the mic.
My hands are
No,
sweating.
breathe closer to the mic.
You're so trash at this. It's
35.
insane.
No, this is his normal time. I know.
40.
I can tell you
You
exactly.
got this, Logan.
He's gonna end at 1
45.
minute and 6 seconds. I know exactly how this ends.
50,
Look, listen to his breathing.
55,
Could you put up his mic for his breathing, please?
60,
Oh shit,
One.
kid's high as fuck.
2, 3,
It's like watching
4,
this fucking 2-year-old
5,
fucking solve a riddle.
6,
Oh my god.
7,
Nice.
7.
What did I tell you?
1 minute and 7.
I fucking said that.
I'm high.
I said
I'm high,
it,
bro. That
I
was
said
hard.
that, bro.
That was
Hard.
fucking
So
impressive,
cool,
dude.
bro. That's so sick.
What was more?
That's
what was
so
more impressive?
fucking
Zach
sick,
solving it or me
That
guessing
is,
it?
that is impressive. That's the both very
Nah,
well. That
it's
means you
fucking
hang out a
cool,
lot.
bro.
You means you hang out a
That's my
lot.
brother.
That is wild. I don't
That's
know
my
how
brother.
you know how you
That's
do that.
insane.
That's
Well,
lit, dude.
You made fun of it because you don't like that
No,
stuff.
no.
right?
I
Is
fuck
that
with it.
too
It's
smart?
so cool, bro. Like that. Like how we fucking like it wasn't solved at first.
It's
And
actually
then
it's
he
actually
fucking-
fucked up of you, bro. Because let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
The kids, the speed cubers, they're called.
yeah, yeah.
Respect them.
Mm-hmm.
Work very hard at their craft.
That's right.
It's all they do.
That's right.
They put their body and mind through mental and physical hell
That's right.
to solve that fucking 3x3 as fast as they can.
Respect.
And I will not have you slander me and the speed cubers.
Don't be slandering.
You
Don't be
piece of-
slandering,
you
George.
piece of shit.
All right. All right. Let's be nice.
So apologize to me and Max Park. And Felix, apologize now.
I will never apologize for you playing with a fucking cube, you dork. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. You need help.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
your friend.
That's true.
You are playing with this cube too much. Way too much. You were on Bobby Lee's podcast, and he literally had to tell you to stop playing the fucking cube and start talking.
I have
on
an
podcast.
addictive personality. Yeah. What the fuck do you want from me, bro?
Yeah. What do you want from him?
I have addictive personality and OCD, and I like patterns and numbers and algorithms.
Why are you yelling at me?
Bro,
That's also Bobby's fault for having that available for you to play with.
bro, listen to this.
I
Listen to
brought
this.
it.
Oh, that's
I
even
have
weirder.
to go pee. I'm not walking out.
Y'all got your headphones on? You got
Yeah,
your
let's hear
headphones
it.
on?
Yeah, let's
Listen to
hear it.
this. So the other day I found Logan sitting on my couch at 9:30 at night by himself, playing with his Rubik's Cube just like that, listening to...
I believe the origin of time-space matter. They try to answer that with the Big Bang Theory, with which there are numerous problems. We covered that on our videotape number 1. The second meaning or level or stage of evolution theory would have to be chemical evolution.
What is
He
that?
was watching,
Is that the Big Bang Theory?
Yes, he was watching a theoretical or some sort of evolutionist.
Creationism versus evolutionism.
Yes, he was watching it on 2X playing with the Rubik's Cube.
What do you think?
Not
Let him go.
Well,
Let the kid go.
wrong day for it, dude. I'm telling you, man. This you man.
I don't wanna get
you
into
just
it. I don't
opened
wanna-
you just
I don't
opened
wanna-
Pandora's
I don't wanna
box,
get
bro.
into
You
it.
do
Are
not
we-
want a
No, 'cause
Christian
I'll-
to fight an
How about
evolutionist.
this? How about
right
this?
now.
How about this? Are we in a simulation? It's a better question. Do we live in a sim or no?
so it's entirely possible, obviously.
Of course,
It's-
anything is possible.
it's
But do
entirely
you
possible.
believe it to be true?
I think we most likely are, but like simulation isn't the word for it.
Right. But that's the word that we know. The only thing we can coin it as would be simulation. What we're saying is
100%.
we think it's controlled by something else, but we don't have control.
Whatever
of.
the fuck is going on here, we
Yeah.
have no ability to comprehend it. Our brain doesn't think like that.
A
We can-
super
we-
civilization.
We can put it in like stupid human words
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
our English language,
Sure.
but like words aren't going to describe whatever the fuck is going
All right.
on.
Do you believe in free will, or do you think that everything is predestined?
It's tough. That's tough.
Let me ask you a philosophical question. Like truly, and I mean this. I'm not joking around.
Yeah.
Do you think you were destined to be? Oh shit! Here, never mind.
So then, anyways, I said, how about
Yeah,
the
no,
Yankees,
it's fine.
bro?
And
That
I
shit
think
was
they're a great team. I think they're a
crazy,
great team.
Well, did you see what happened with the judge?
Oh man, is he still doing it?
Whoa.
Logan, I'll ask you for do you think you were destined to be you?
No.
You think you created you?
Yeah, I do.
So then you do. So then
I believe in free will.
Free
I
will,
do.
yeah.
I do. But you know where my mind went automatically was like multiverse, like area, or like or
Metaverse.
yeah, like we're like the metaverse.
See, I think
Crypto.
Cryptos.
I
right.
understand. I understand the idea that you made you, but I believe partially that you were destined, whether you know it or not,
Yeah,
to be something else.
it's entirely possible. Yeah.
I believe that. I believe I was kind of supposed to do what I do. I couldn't tell you in my bones the moment that I knew I wanted to be a stand-up. A lot of people say like, I knew when I wanted to do comedy. I don't really think. I think you fall into the place that you feel the most
Yeah, but
comfortable.
of course you do. And
Yeah,
of
but I
cour-
think
and-
a part of that is because it's the universe did a
yeah,
little
but
bit
of
of
course
it.
you feel like that. And of course I feel like that. But that's because we're here. Like that's us trying to rationalize why the fuck we're here. When really it might just be.
That's what I'm saying. I think somebody else told us we're supposed to be here.
Maybe.
Who?
Exactly.
Well, you know, have you
Who?
ever read Rene
Whom?
Descartes?
Huh?
Rene Descartes.
Descartes? Yeah.
Great, right?
Yeah. Theorist?
Theorist?
Sure.
Terrorist? I don't know what the fuck.
Mental
Theoretical fucking
Mental
mental
terrorist.
terrorist.
Right.
But yo, a lot of that stuff, a lot of his stuff in like Plato as like the kicker offers of all this simulation stuff. What about the idea of a super civilization, right? Somewhere in the cosmos that has not only created this planet, created all of us as little weebles. Well, weebles are
Wobbles.
wobble, but they don't fall. We fall.
down.
You
Wobble,
fell off
wobble,
that curve.
Yeah, we
Yep.
fall down.
Okay, but what if what if
I
somewhere
weeble and wobble.
You did fall
those
off that curve.
dudes, bro, are not only the inventors of this, but also have gamified it. And one of them is just sitting there like right now, and their mom's like, yo, E-C67, come finish your fucking laundry. And he's like, hold on, Mike's about to get to the next stage. And he's fucking playing me, bro. And
Yeah.
do you believe that? Or
You're being played for
yes, me
sure.
personally.
You're
or
being
no one else.
100%.
Andrew,
But
what
no-
happens when you die?
This is all about you.
That's called the horizon theory.
Yeah,
do you know
that's
about
creepy.
that?
Yeah,
Do
that's
you know
like
about the
Truman
horizon
Show
theory?
shit.
Yes, horizon.
What do I
or-
think happens when we die?
Yeah.
What do I think happens when we die?
Yeah.
I think when we die, we finally find what we've been looking for. And it's individualized. When we die, we don't go to a mutual place. I don't go where you go. You don't go where he goes. You find what you're looking for, whether you know you're looking for something or not. Whatever happens, you did it. I think it's all you. It's the construct of what you wanted it to end up being. That's where you'll go. That's what I feel. I don't know what it looks like.
That's interesting.
I don't know what it feels
like
like.
some shit you lost. Like I lost an OxyContin 80 in Milford, Connecticut.
You find
Like,
it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to find that shit.
Well, but then look for other shit.
There's a fucking dwarf looking for a pot of gold out there, bro. Like,
It's the best members of my family. Some of my fucking you talking about my grandmother? You know who had the greatest answer to that question? Where do we go when we die? Was Keanu Reeves. You ever want to see a fucking amazing clip? He was on Colbert, and Colbert said it with a little bit of facetiousness behind it, where he was like, "Where do we go when we die, Keanu?" And he said, "I don't know, but those who love us will miss us." And I thought that was like the best concise version. Those who love us will miss us. That's it. That's all he knew. I was like, that is perfect.
Yeah.
he's
good.
He's good.
Dope, dude. That guy's fucking dope. Where did we go? Where did we go?
SummerSlam. Imagine he broke into a WWE promo.
You know where we go, brother. See you at the gates of fuck you up.
In a ladder match, 1-on-1 versus John Cena.
Barbed wire, fire. And your Uncle Kevin. I'm Kevin. Breaking necks, making checks.
Sponsored by Budweiser.
Logan Paul on tour. Bring your bitch. She's going to pass the fuck out. So where do we go? Where do we go?
I don't know.
What do you want to have happen?
It's such a fucking high thought, but
It is. You're there. I want to hear it.
All right. I think when you die, there's a measurable amount of energy that leaves your body.
Fact.
I think it's a fact.
You do have energy. You're humming.
Yeah.
That's why your heart's beating, baby. You got something. You have electrical energy.
Right. So
Okay.
when that happens, what is that energy? What is that? Is
Where
that your
does it-
soul?
I think that no, I don't think that's your soul.
What is that?
I think that's the energy of the universe that's the magnetic energy of the universe.
And where does it go?
It goes into other things.
Well, why does it go where it goes?
Does it choose?
Maybe it depends on how you lived your life.
I like this.
If you were a good person,
Ah.
that energy that leaves your body goes into things that replenish and reproduce and give.
This is a scene from fucking Pineapple Express.
It's the whole we're writing the script.
Oh, really?
No, this is basically reincarnation. So in
No.
a way.
Yeah,
No.
if you're good, if you're bad, you come back as an
No.
anal bead.
No,
That's good.
no, or maybe,
Or butt plug.
or if you're bad, your energy goes into the universe, as you just said, perhaps even our sun, the burning hellhole that is sun. And if you're a bad person, your soul and your energy that was once on the earth is now burning in eternal flames inside of the sun.
So you're talking about heaven and hell right now,
Yeah,
which is
a little
brought
bit.
to you by the Christian religion.
A little bit. Because
Shout out Christians.
But the shout out Christians. But the one thing that I would say is I arguably, and I know this doesn't mean anything to you, but Sadhguru said this as well.
Yes,
Perhaps the earth that we're living on right now, the life that we have right now, this is the heaven.
Yeah, I believe that.
This is our heaven.
Have you been seeing the media?
I know, but George, it's
Better like hell.
There ain't no COVID in heaven.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know.
Is
I don't
there?
know.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Jesus just tested positive.
Are you fucking serious?
But it was like a nose swab. It wasn't a
Oh,
PCR.
so
it was
could've
like
been a false
it was
negative,
a
false positive.
Jesus
False
had
positive.
Jesus had one of those rapid tests.
I think personally,
Is that stupid as shit?
No, man.
I'm trying to
you're
rationalize things that don't make sense.
I'll say this. I think I understand what you're saying. I think that's a good. There is no.
By the
right
way, that's a
answer.
theory. I don't know if I believe that. I don't think I believe that, but it's like a really interesting thought.
But why not? It's fine. You can.
Just because here's what I believe. Ready?
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't fucking know. And at the end of the day, that's the truest answer
Yeah,
that
you know
anyone can
nothing.
say in the
That's true.
world.
That's
I don't
true.
know. I don't know
That's true.
shit, and I'm open to all ideas. And I probably will be forever because at the end of the day, no matter how sure I am or how much conviction I have in my stupid fucking beliefs, they're just beliefs, and I don't know anything.
You don't know nothing.
I'm humble. I'm a humble, being on this earth who's aware of his ignorance in the scope of the universe.
I
all
like
right,
that.
Sadhguru.
What do you think, George?
In my heart of heart, I believe that one day, if I walk in the way that I pray that I could be, that I will be with King Jesus.
Are you a Christian kid?
Super Christian, yeah.
Whoa, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean it's hard because like in the media, people are like, oh, he doesn't live like a Christian. They don't know what I do in my home or what I share with my friends.
What would it mean to live like a Christian anyway?
Not fucking before marriage or smoking that ganja.
I believe
or
being,
drinking alcohol.
my definition of a true Christian is somebody who's more focused on himself and his relationship with Jesus and really loving of thy neighbor. I think that is a pure Christian.
Okay.
I don't think anybody on this earth could live a sinless life. I'm working on myself every day. I want to change the way I speak. I want to change the way I think. I'm working on myself every single day. And the best thing that I could take out of it is, God forbid, Jesus doesn't exist. Through his teaching, I've brought myself to a better living.
Are you Coptic Christian?
I copped being Christian. I don't know.
Let's go.
There you go. Do you know what that is? Coptic Christian?
No. I was just.
Never heard of that?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
No, I'm just. I'm
Is
just
there a
Christian.
chance you just made that up?
No, I've heard of it.
Is that like, or maybe it was a cotton Christian,
completely
like somebody that eats
fabricated.
cotton balls at church?
Coptic Christian. That's a real thing.
You cop that Christian.
Coptic Christian.
Are you Jewish?
No,
No.
I'm a nothing burger.
You're a nothing burger.
I'm a nada. I was when I was a kid, we were kind of in the church. We were Catholic because I'm Irish and Italian, but I got rid of it.
You know, all those people
I just
that-
it didn't connect with me.
Yeah.
It just,
But you know what I love about this is that we have respect.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
fucking,
awesome.
I think everyone should believe whatever the fuck they want. I just don't. It doesn't really. No, I don't have any fucking. Like, I just think do your thing, be nice. Do your don't be a dick. Just do your thing. Don't be a dick.
That's kind of the
Don't be a
biggest.
dick.
That's
Don't
kind
be-
of the
that's my
biggest
religion. Don't be a dick.
That is like quite literally the biggest religion. Don't be a fucking asshole.
And then you're
if
good.
you could do that, then you're like these people that are like, yo, George is smoking marijuana, dude. Like, he's going to hell. He's gonna burn their sick pineapple.
Well, that is true. That is true.
But
what are you gonna do?
No, but listen. The biggest rule of Christianity is that when you accept Jesus Christ into your heart, he forgives you for those menial sins, bro. Like venial sins. Venial sins.
Menial.
I think it might be venial.
It's definitely not.
Should I check it? I usually
Yes.
end up right in these. I'm so sorry.
It's menial.
I know that menial's a word and it means small, but venial I think is a thing.
Denoting a sin that is not regarded as depriving.
I'm
the
sorry.
soul
I
of
do this
divine
word
right.
thing.
Venial
Yeah, I
sins?
do this word thing that take it very seriously. I apologize.
It's
for you.
menial sins.
Well, menial is a similar word, but
Venial.
venial is having to do specifically with
He's
sin.
right, and that
because
was
it's church bound.
highly impressive.
I don't do church
I'm
talk, so I
sorry.
have no idea.
Where I was going with this was beyond the fact that you clearly don't know much about the English language, is that George
Rewind
Lewis-
this tape for every time he stumbled over and he said something fucking insanely dumb.
You're so
You know
right.
what? Put together a supercut of this
yes,
motherfucker
yes.
saying just the dumbest shit
No!
coming out of his
Someone's
head.
gonna do it. Someone's gonna do it.
Listen.
And you know
George-
what? I hope that wasn't a dog bite, and I hope you get fucking cold sores all over your face now from your Phoenician.
Good thing about
You know
her.
Phoenicians? Did you know it was Phoenician?
It's a great hotel.
Phineas and Herb.
Blinds
Herb.
and people from Phoenix. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, ready? The biggest belief. I already said what I said.
You said it.
Then what am I doing now?
God bless Jesus.
God, okay.
God bless Jesus, dude. I didn't know you were into it. I like that.
I appreciate it.
You fuck with him.
I really do like him.
All right.
That's
dude.
why I was watching these videos because he sent it to me. I was watching the video.
The creations. That's where it started.
Yeah, we're talking about the video
Oh.
you sent me. You don't even know that. That's the context of this
Oh,
conversation.
yeah, okay,
That's
absolutely.
how this fucking whole thing
and I
started.
also watch in 2x.
I can hear that. Yeah, I heard that.
Let me tell you something.
You got no time.
No, yeah, yes.
You're a busy man.
If you're anyone can benefit from just having active listening skills that process quicker. Like that's sick. That's actually awesome.
If you can ingest quickly.
Yeah, of course.
But are you
Did you
retaining
get
as
that-
much?
Yeah, you retain as much. Yeah.
You
Yes.
personally.
Yes.
You do? Okay.
Yes. And you save time. Like you double your efficiency.
Did you get that from Speechify?
Cliff, yes.
Yep, same,
Yes, Cliff.
same. I agree with you.
Yeah.
agree with you.
Ingest it 2 times. What's the highest times you can go on YouTube? 4?
I've done
2.
4.
You can
I-
get
I
it
think
4. You
it's-
can do 4.
No, but
It's
I'm not.
2.
No,
It's
I'll
2.
do 4, but I actually am not getting anything out
It's
of it. But I'll sometimes watch it.
You can't. It's only 2.
No. I use a different app, not YouTube. I'll watch videos on 4. This is what it sounds like. I don't get anything.
I heard a couple things there.
Yeah.
Look, it goes up to 2.
The first ever sub 5 Rubik's Cube average was so ahead of its time.
Again with the
now
cube.
2 people have done it. Who could have guessed it? That's right. Max Park now owns the second.
Shout out
ever
Max
sub 5
Park.
average, and it is also
Shout out Max Park. You're a badass speed cuber, bro. And don't let my bitch ass co-hosts
Why did you
Say
include
you
me
ain't.
in it? Why'd you include me in it? I didn't say anything.
talk your shit, bro. See what happens.
What are they gonna do?
I'll
Would
go
you guys?
after-
Would you ever fight?
They're
Would you
gonna-
2 ever
I
fight?
kick his fucking
No,
head.
Would you
not
ever fight
today.
him?
Not today. I
What
told
would be?
him
What
today
would make
was
it
the-
fair? What would make it fair
His
between
knee,
you?
his current knee.
No.
I
I'm
told
not
my
even kidding.
MCL.
But
Today
outside
was
of that,
the
let's
day.
say you're both healthy. What would make this the battle fair?
There's nothing. He's a trained
Take away
combat sports
take away
athlete.
an arm, tie an arm.
Well, he doesn't use his right anyways, so I guess technically it's already. If you take away his left, he's fucked. He doesn't know how to throw the
But
right.
would you think you'd still do that then? Take away your left, tie your left behind your hand. Could you?
No, if he takes.
If you took away a leg, it'd be difficult for me. If you took away a leg, it'd be difficult.
No, but I
But,
also.
but that's
think,
hard to do because an arm you can tie behind. You can wrap an arm. You can't really wrap up a leg.
No, I think
Oh,
if
you're
you,
trying to
I think
really
if
do
you
the
had one
simulation.
arm,
Yeah.
if you had one arm tied, that might throw you off enough for me to get it done. I do think that.
It was
A minute 7.
much faster.
I don't know. It's a minute
But
7.
it wasn't jumbled as much.
Do you care about where I think we go, or do you not, or were you just not gonna? Because you specifically asked them, and then just.
Dude, you're a great podcast guest because
Yeah,
you've
you
turned
are.
this into your podcast.
100%. I will do every time. I feel like I do want to know where you want us to go, but a piece of me wants to know something more deeper about you.
You can ask whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this. He's just interviewing you.
What makes you cry?
When I have to leave my house after I see my family because I don't get to see them as much as I'd like to, and sometimes I have to like leave my mom or like my grandma who's like aging, and that upsets me.
That makes you cry.
Yeah. People that are hurting, and that there's no like specific people that have like mental illness or like drug addiction, because anything that I can like relate deeply or empathetically to. And to me, like suffering from mental illness or addiction is like something that really has affected my life for basically my entire life. So knowing that there's people out there that can't find their way and have no like hope and no help from people,
Right.
that upsets me a lot. So I would say those two things.
Will you cry?
And
Will you cry in public?
Titanic, maybe.
You hide it.
No, yeah, I'll like be like this. Fuck, it's hot, dude. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't
or,
want someone to see.
yeah, or like fucking shit, dude. What was that? Like a fucking bird shit or something like that? You know, like just do like I have a bunch of different motions that I can.
To get rid of it.
Yeah, just
What
like
makes you cry, Andrew?
What makes me cry? I think only family shit. Only family shit.
Yeah.
Like mom stuff.
Yeah.
If my mom is upset, that's it. That's, other than that,
I hate upsetting my mom.
yeah,
It's
it's a
the worst
bummer.
thing in the
It's a
world.
fucking bum because you feel that they're bummed.
Yeah.
Do you have a mom?
He's lying, bro.
I
He played his
hate it.
mother
No, he
crying
doesn't.
on the phone.
Well, I mean, he probably still loves his mom,
He
No,
does.
I
He
hated that. I hated that I upset her.
He just uses it as it's
but it's tough. I don't know. There's not a lot of stuff. I've seen some weird shit. I've never, like, I saw a guy get hit by a car a year ago, and I thought I was gonna cry, but I didn't. I mean, he got smoked, dude. He got smoked.
oh, you was he good?
You went
or-
from crying to laughing, my
was
guy.
he good or no?
No, he's not good.
Oh, he perished.
He was gone.
How bad? Like, explain this to me.
And were you driving?
And his head was like, "Ah," right in my windshield.
Oh Lord.
And I saw a guy get it. Yeah, it was nuts. It was fucking wild. But I was like, shouldn't I be crying? Like, have you ever gone to a funeral and not cried?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird that you're like, shouldn't I be crying?
Yeah. Have you ever been to a funeral and had the urge to
To jerk off? Is that what you're gonna
not?
say?
Whoa.
That was gonna be. My,
I saw it in your
That
eyes.
was gonna be my follow up.
I saw it in your eyes.
But have you ever been like really? This for anyone in the room on any of these couches. Have you ever seen like something like really upsetting that should make you cry and it gave you the urge to like laugh?
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah, it does that sometimes, bro. Like it happens to me, bro. I'm not even kidding. I've gone to funerals and just been like, had the urge to laugh. I think it's a natural bodily response to trauma,
To
bro.
trauma and sadness.
I'm dead fucking serious,
100%.
bro.
I believe it.
That's how I respond to everything.
Laugh.
It's always my initial instinct.
Especially when you're overwhelmed, you're like, I'm gonna laugh my way right out of this.
Yeah, like when I'm in too deep, especially.
Uh-huh.
There's like a giant like surrender and like, well, fuck it.
No, I don't.
like we can't get worse than that. Well, fuck it.
No,
Fuck it.
that's the
Whatever.
dark approach. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the natural, like where you can't stop it.
Yeah.
Like where you're so uncomfortable with what's happening and you're just like, and you just start
like a
fucking
giddy
laughing.
little child.
Yes,
Yeah, I
bro.
like that. All right, let's answer this question. We go around the room. What's the last thought that crosses your mind before you go to sleep? The last, it could be the thing that happens often to you or the thing that you just thought about last time you went to bed. What's the last thought that goes through your head before you go to bed? Yeah.
I mean, this is like a deep thought.
No, it doesn't have to be. It can be if it is.
So, every night before I go to bed, I say my prayer. And through that, I always reflect on how I was today, how I treated people, how I acted, how I took on a situation. And so sometimes it haunts me because I like really do reflect too much.
Yeah.
So that every night I reflect, like in bed. I started journaling because my thoughts started getting really bad. So I actually started journaling and I swear it's changed my life.
I saw this thing on Twitter that said about 50% of people don't have an internal dialogue.
What? Oh, they're robots.
So
Whoa.
when they're alone with themselves, there's like
Nothing.
nothing really going on.
No shot.
Now that may mean an actual like you can hear a voice, which is interesting. I'm not really sure about the context of this.
Hearing a
particular-
voice scares me a little bit. That would scare me if I heard a physical voice.
That's why I don't think it was that.
That's schizophrenia.
Yeah, I think that's
Can
like,
be.
I think that's
Can be. What's your last thought in your head, guys? Right before you go to bed. What was it last night?
Well, last night I stress out all the time, so I'm very high stress and high strung. He knows this, so I had to upload a YouTube video today on my personal YouTube channel, The Night Shift.
Plug.
I don't. And last night I was just super stressed.
why do you
about
think he's
it.
famous, bro.
Yeah.
Always plug.
And you're stressed about that.
Yeah, I was stressed out about it last night. So I was probably like in my mind, I was like, well, and I was just stressed out about this whole day. So I'm usually my macro answer to this would be probably something work related.
Work.
Like, no, my last simple thought is probably this. Fuck.
Fuck.
But not like that, like this. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, bro. And then I just fall asleep and then I wake up the next day and you want to know what the first thing I think when I wake up?
Fuck.
Fuck, bro. It literally carries
made it.
straight through.
I made
bro.
it. Fuck.
I'm not kidding.
I wish
I'm
I didn't
dead
wake up.
serious, bro.
Fuck.
Fuck, bro.
Every night before I go to bed, I try to convince myself, please don't wake up to pee. in the middle of the night.
way.
Yes.
No way, Andrew Santino.
No.
Fucking, I piss now in the middle of the
Really?
night. Do you do? You getting older?
I haven't pissed a lot.
I hate it so much, man.
No, you don't wet the bed.
No, I piss in the middle of the night. I wake up and I piss. I'm an old man. I like wake up. I have to go.
Oh, you make it to the toilet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys really thought he just
Can
peed
I
in his
ask you a
bed?
question?
A piece of me
regarding
wanted to
that?
go with it.
You guys don't get up in the middle of the night?
No,
and
I
pee?
do. It sucks. Can I ask you one
Worst
question?
thing ever. Worst
And I
thing
pray
ever.
please make me get through the night so I
Yep.
don't have to piss in.
Yep.
I hate pissing
You
in
have
the middle
to
of the night.
you have to strategize your water intake before you go to bed.
And I've stepped on my dog like twice.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of dog?
Your dog should be sleeping in your bed if you really loved it.
And she goes where she wants to go, baby.
Yeah.
She rules the land.
Oh, that's cool.
That
Can't
bitch
just,
goes
you
wherever
can't
she
just
wants.
hold her hostage. Like, you're staying in the bed with me.
I let her go wherever the fuck she wants. Please don't piss. I piss in the middle of the night. It's sad.
That's tough.
And I miss every time. So we're getting a urinal.
No, what are you talking about?
That's cool.
Why
We're getting
are
a
we-
urinal.
Why?
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
talking
good.
about?
Because I don't want to piss in a toilet.
That's not
every-
what the fuck are we all talking about? You're gonna sit here and say Cody's getting a urinal.
Yeah, it's great.
You're not midnight sit pissing, bro. If you're getting up
Wait,
in the
what?
middle of the
No.
night, there is no reason you should be standing over that toilet.
Oh yeah, there is.
It's the middle of the fucking night. You're
I
half-
disagree. I
Homie,
disagree. Because I'll sit there all night. I'm too tired to get
Are
up.
you broke your spine walking off a curb in
Running.
the middle of the day?
Running.
No, and you're gonna be half asleep standing. Do you know what can happen to you? You can tip over, hit your head, and die. So then you won't be saying, "Oh, I hope I don't piss." It's I hope I don't fucking die or become a paraplegic
Tip
from a piss
over?
accident, homie.
You think people just tip
when
over?
you're sleeping, you never sleep tipped?
I'm awake when I'm pissing. I don't sleep piss. I get in there. I hold the wall like every adult male. I lean. I do a little baby lean, and I piss into that
Suit
fucking
yourself,
thing.
bro. I think sit pissing for
And now
men is
I'm gonna have a urinal with two handles, and I'm gonna hold on to them,
like a Thai massage
pull my cock
parlor.
out, and I'm just gonna piss, let go of the handles, and get back in bed. Or ask my wife, come help me back into bed.
We haven't even talked about this whole.
But I'm
wife
gonna
thing.
hold on
Wait,
to
you have a
the
wife?
handles.
Yes.
Wait, what do you think about it? You never said anything.
What do I think about? Oh, right now I don't know. Probably how like lucky I am to have my girlfriend.
Aw.
What a
That's cute.
sweetie
Could
pie.
you comment
Just-
down below what
just-
you think about? Because I kind
What
of want
a
to read.
sweetie pie.
Just
wanna
that
read what they
one
think.
thing. He's just trying to get head later, bro. It's just that one fucking thing. It's the only fucking
Do you
thing.
get sucked a lot?
all the time, bro.
You get sucked? You big
He's a
guy?
sucker.
Big suck guy? Big guy suck? Big boy suck. Is that what you say when you want it? big guy suck. Big guy like suck. And she goes, come on, Logan, don't big boy like suck. Big strong guy like suck. You suck.
Turns into Bobby Lee.
Yeah. Somehow it's my best friend. Bobby.
No, Bobby Lee who comes over and does it.
How do you ask? How do you ask for one? How do you ask for head?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you.
Give me your secret. How do you ask her for
I'll
head?
tell you my secret.
What's the verbiage?
I don't.
Oh, she just does
Yeah.
it. You walk in the door, boom, you sucking my dick. She can't not suck your cock.
Can I get one of those?
I walk down the stairs, boom, she's sucking my dick. I get out of the shower, raka, she's sucking my dick. She's never not sucking my dick.
You asked him what his last thought is at the end of the night.
That's
You
what it is. That's what it is.
Holy shit!
Sucking my dick.
No, but
That's a good bit. That's a good bit. What do you never have asked? You never said, hey, can I get?
let me say something. Out of respect for my sweet
The love of
partner
your
in
life?
crime,
Yeah.
I prefer not to talk about her fellatio.
For her
preferences.
filleting? Yeah.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
Yeah,
for
that
you.
was a big moment.
I'm
for you.
so fucking
big.
proud of you. Wow.
It's even fucked up that I said what I said. But you know what?
Yeah, you did start it. You did
some-
open it. Yeah, you opened
What?
it. You started
No, I
it. You
didn't.
opened
I didn't say anything. You just asked my girlfriend, like, suck.
That's right. That's right. It was me. It's me.
That's
Now I
true.
rewound
you
it.
reenacted it.
Yo, I
did
am-
because that's how I
In
saw it in
different
my mind.
verticals too.
that
how I
was
saw
that
it.
was a big moment for him. I'm really proud of you that you didn't take that moment to turn it into content. So I'll handle it for you. So basically,
Let
when
him
they
do it.
first started dating,
Yeah.
bro, she wouldn't let him hit, right? But this girl, they had to have set the land speed record for blowjobs.
No,
dude.
no.
This
There's no
dude-
shot you're actually
Bro,
explaining.
100%.
This.
Stop.
Mike.
Mike, be
pull
nice.
back. Pull
Be
back.
nice.
He said land
Are you
speed
gonna
record.
walk? You're gonna walk off the set, George? I'm finishing my fucking story.
No,
So anyways,
no. Look at my face. Look at. I'm pleading. Please.
plead a little bit into the mic.
Please, Mike. Please don't. Please, because that's I find it just
Okay,
incredibly
fair enough. You've
tasteless.
stated your case.
He's in love.
I'm proud of both of you
Yes,
guys
you
now.
stated your
Wow.
I find it
in love.
incredibly.
I had no intention of going through that story. I just wanted to
Tasteless,
see you wiggle a little bit. Now,
Were you kind of every girl's like secret little dream fantasy that tucked in the bottom drawer like a redhead kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean, people like redhead is a fetish for sure.
Yeah, right.
It's definitely a fetish.
Totally is.
Yeah, it's definitely a fetish, but it's also like I think part of it might have been a bet for years for girls who were like, like
Oh,
$50 if you fuck that redhead. You know what I mean? Like I was I might have been the end of a bet.
Yeah.
A parting gift.
But for a redhead, I don't look like most of them. I'm a little bit better on the scale.
You're a daywalker.
I would say most redheads, a high percentage of redheads are horrific creatures.
Yeah. Gingers, yeah.
Huh? Am I a top redhead? I'm in the top 1% of redhead
Are you?
creators.
Is that
yeah.
true? Oh, you have
Probably,
only
yeah, for
reds?
sure.
Only reds.
Only
of
reds.
of redheaded men, I think I would be a higher end red. A higher end red on like in a restaurant chain. I would be just like I'd be one that has like 3 locations.
Like
Do you know what I mean?
you would be like a Merlot or like a better Merlot.
I'm like a Pinot Noir.
Got it. If you go outside in the middle of the summer, do you burn or catch on fire?
Burn?
Yes.
I mean, no, because I put on sunscreen.
Were you ever offended by the whole ginger
No.
type comments? Or
Ginger never-
like you know how South Park said like gingers don't have souls?
Yeah.
Did you ever have to ask yourself like, do I have a soul?
No. No, ginger stuff never landed. It was always kind of corny. It was like always like if it was funnier, if people were funnier when they did it, it would have been good. But like the fire crotch thing was always kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. But then
like, what about Kick a Ginger Day? Like that didn't resonate with you?
I thought I got what they were going for.
Yeah, just
but it
not.
just never landed. I was
Really?
like, it's just
You
not
thought
that.
it was just stupid.
It wasn't as funny as if it was funny, I'd be like, that's fucking funny.
It's a great way to disarm someone who's attempting to like pick on you.
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was
No, it's funny. But
Yeah.
if it was really good, I'd be like, oh, that's fucking funny.
Oh, nice.
If someone can make fun of you and it's like good, if it's good, it's good.
I'm a fire crotch, Andrew.
No, you're
I
not.
swear to God. Look at my beard.
Yeah, but you're like
You're
like
faux fire.
you're
Talking
like
about-
you're
talking about-
yeah,
it's strawberry blonde.
strawberry blonde. That's
is
what they
it
call
is.
it.
It's because my papa was like that.
Was your dad a redhead?
He was yeah. Yep. They called him Red Muff in high school. That was his nickname.
Was he a big bad boy?
He was a big bad boy.
Is he gone?
He's gone.
Rest in peace.
Well,
Jesus Christ, Logan, he's not.
no,
gone.
he's
He's
not.
actually
He's not.
texting me right now.
He's at the ranch.
Oh, he's not dead?
Yeah, he came back.
He's Jesus. Your father's Jesus. So George knows him well.
That's why
I do know
that's
him,
why
and
he's
he's
texting him.
not Jesus.
Wait,
You have a relationship with his father?
I'm texting him as we
They
speak.
both do. Everyone in this room does.
Why do you talk
Some
to his
better
dad?
than others.
Why do you talk to his dad so much?
He's a great guy, and we just have like really deep
about what,
conversations.
George? What are you talking about right now?
Right now we're talking about how to deal with anxiety
Oh,
attacks
yeah,
and
so
stuff like
giving you
that.
some
What does he know about
advice?
anxiety?
What
Well,
does
he
your
had
dad-
to
what do
deal
you
with
do?
you guys.
Can
so
I say
What
something?
do you do for a living?
He does everything. He's a jack of all trades. A realtor at first, then a house renovator, and then he was a project manager for a roofing company. Now he's a groundskeeper on my ranch in Idlewild, California.
Idlewild.
It's cool.
Great guy,
It's a great name.
It's cool.
very entertaining to be around.
Super.
You love him.
He's
I
top
love
tier.
him.
He's top
Yeah,
tier.
you really
Andrew.
love him.
I do love him.
GP is a great.
He's a
dude,
top
bro.
tier kind of guy.
I like.
He's a
him.
real man's man.
guy's gay.
Real
He'd
guy.
kill a snake and cook it for
He
you.
probably loves you. He loves Joe Rogan.
Did he ever fuck you up? You ever-
Not like seriously.
He threw him down the stairs.
It was not. It was not.
Infamously.
There was like 2 stairs. There was like 2 stairs.
It was like steps.
onto a
When
landing.
do steps become
Steps.
stairs?
Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
what. See, that's
Three.
what. That's the type
Three
of question.
is that? Oh, so you got thrown down some steps. That
Steps.
doesn't sound as dramatic. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get yoshed. You got like
You're
you
right.
got little. You tipped over. He tipped over.
And his dad was
no.
like, he slipped. He fell.
Yeah,
He fell.
Kid's
I
an
didn't do
idiot.
it.
He ain't
He
my
fell.
son.
Yeah, but my mom threw me on a bed once, and I bounced, and my head hit and dented the wall. The dent is still there to this day.
Oh, so your mom fucked you up worse
in
than
your
dad?
childhood
Oh, yeah.
home. It's still there.
Oh yeah, it's still there.
That's fun.
I'll post it on social media. Tag you.
When you go back to your childhood home, does it look exactly like it was when you were a kid?
Exactly. The bed sheets, the comforters.
That's lovely.
Still have little cartoon taxis on them.
That's awesome.
Hey
It's a-
man, you
hey.
left during college.
No.
What the fuck?
I know. It's a twin bed too. It's a twin bed.
Are you okay?
Up until 18, I slept in the twin bed at my dad's. I mean, I don't think it's that abnormal.
No,
It's kind of nice. That
I was
they
just
still
talking
got
about the bed
taxis.
sheets.
You love taxis when you were a
Taxis,
kid, huh?
wallpaper. Love taxis, garbage.
Really? You just
garbage
love
truck.
taxis that much?
Love taxis, garbage
Did you ever
trucks.
see the show Taxi?
Cash Cab. We watch Cash Cab all the
Different
time.
show.
House Cab. What fucking year are we in?
Different show.
Well, as I'm just saying, I like taxis.
It's one of the,
That's a white.
Andrew,
that's some white privilege blanket.
Yeah,
right there.
WSP, bro.
I love
It's
taxis.
WPS.
Whatever, bro.
Oh, Lord
UPS, WPS.
Do you
What the
ever,
fuck are we
yo,
talking
I want to
about,
say
bro?
this. Can I ask you one final question?
Please.
Over from my side of the couch. And you still didn't ask me where I think we go when we die. I just want
I'm gonna let it sit.
No, he did.
No, he asked me what my last thought is before, and I said it's fuck.
Fuck.
Okay.
Are
Do
you
you
gonna answer
think?
the question again? What are you gonna do?
No, wait. Sorry, what?
What
No, I was gonna ask him one last question.
Oh.
What do you want? Actually, you know what? Hold on. As the last thing on the show today, what do you want to happen right now? Anything can happen. It's your choice.
Well, I don't think anything can happen.
I'll make whatever you want to happen. I'll make happen right now.
anything.
Anything.
Sure.
What do I want? The last thing I want.
God.
I want you to give George a kiss.
I'm okay with that.
Remember, he's a
Where?
Christian.
A kiss where?
You don't fuck with that.
A kiss where?
Where else do you kiss guys, man?
Damn, you really into that type of thing, huh?
Yup.
Where are you talking about?
Where do you kiss guys? Act like you don't know, dude.
On his
What?
dick,
What,
bro.
bro?
This
Okay,
fucking-
okay. I want to throw this before. Also,
On the nape of his neck.
Nape, huh?
Nape of his neck. He knows it. He's a big word guy.
George, you're doing that. I told him I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Use your tongue.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I
What
don't.
do
have to do
I
it?
don't want anything. I don't want anything. What
All
were you
right,
going to ask me, though?
Well, the
What's
last thing I was
question?
going to say was when you first, and this is a good way to tie it off because I feel like you have to get back to this. When you were sitting over there after we did the Wiz episode, I heard you were on the phone, and you literally, I didn't expect this from you. It sounded like were talking like in a Godfather voice. You were like, I fucking told them, get this motherfucker out of here.
Did I?
And I walked over and I went like this. You were like, actually, let him stay. Let him stay and watch. And I walked over and I was like, nah, get him out. And I was joking with, who the fuck were you you putting a hit out on somebody?
Who was I? She heard me. Who was on the phone with?
No, I don't know. You're like, I have to go outside real quick and make a call.
See?
Whoa.
You said you had to go outside real quick and make a call. But when I walked over, you were like, let him sit and watch. I don't want him to get off that easy this time. I'm not kidding. I'm dead fucking serious, bro. What
What are you up to, man? What are you doing?
Somebody had to sit and watch. Sometimes you cross the red rabbit, you're going to get hopped on. You understand?
Wow.
Somebody had to sit and watch. You want to know? You'll never know.
Damn.
All I gotta tell you is, don't try to hop out the red rabbit. All right? It's gonna go bad for you. I don't know who I was talking to on the phone.
You probably figure that out.
I was actually talking to Bobby. Truth be told,
Oh, really?
I was on the phone with Bobby because I had texted him and told him I was coming over here, and he
He said, Bob, you should come sit and watch.
he said he'd tell you he said hello, and that he misses you. And that he wanted me to physically harass you in place of him. And I said, I'm not going to do that to the guy. But he did.
I
He
actually
wanted me to grab you.
well,
He said, if you can see his dick, grab it. That's literally what he said.
I would love to hang out with both of you guys.
Let's
and,
go.
and chill. But before this podcast, I will admit this was the most anxiety-driven podcast I've ever been ready for.
Why?
Because I didn't know, because you're best friends with Bobby. I've been falling off the last podcasts because I've just been going through things. And like, I really thought that you were going to come in and just shit on me. And also
No.
You're the nicest person I've met on the sidelines before the cameras ran. So right when we met, I was just kind of like, oh, fuck, thank God. Okay, cool. Like,
No, I wasn't going to shit on you. It's not my nature. I said that to a guy today. He was like, oh, comedian, you got to, it's like, I don't know. It's not I'm not a take a
that
shot.
type of dude. Yeah.
If you fucking shit on me, I'm going to shit on you. But I'm never going to start the war. That's a silly.
Yeah.
If you have the power, you only use it when you feel like you have to.
Right.
It's like you don't just
so
go
good.
swinging at people.
hey,
You're not
could
going to
you
just go
tell Bobby
fight
that?
random guys. No, because he's powerless.
Also, no, I took
He
shots at
needs
him.
he needs the thing.
No, I stepped up to the plate and got all of the smoke, and I loved it. It was a learning curve. He's fucking fast, bro. I was trying to like keep up with
He's
him.
not that fast.
He's not. I
He
don't
grabs
know.
a lot. He does a lot of that stuff. His brain isn't that quick, man. The synapses don't fire that as much as they should. But that's Koreans. What are you gonna do?
Classic way to end it.
Hey guys. Shout out Andrew Santino. Thank you, bro.
Thank you guys.
Thanks
What a
for coming
show.
on Impulsive, man.
That was
Thank
fun,
you. I
bro.
appreciate it. It was fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, true.
Go watch my special on Netflix. Go watch it.
Every day in January, something is coming out
For me.
Cheeto Santino, dude. Especially the 13th, which is also my birthday, by the way.
Is it really?
Yes, sir.
How old? You gonna be 40?
Oh, fuck.
No,
Pretty close,
Are you
bro.
doing something special for your 40th?
Nah. Well, I mean, whenever that comes.
gonna be
It's not
38.
this year.
He's gonna be 38.
Oh, I thought you said you were 39.
Nah.
What are you gonna do for your 40th before I go, real fast?
I'm a huge fan of lazy rivers, and I'll probably identify the best lazy river in the world and float on it.
Nice.
By solo or with friends?
I'll be
I
there.
like
With the crew?
I'll be there.
I
With the boys?
I like the crew around. I'm not into solos like you.
I like.
Oh, wow.
Run it back.
Thanks, guys, for listening to this episode of Impulsive. Hit that subscribe button and also the like button. Take it easy. Peace.